Hi everybody, welcome to our Hobby Collab hobby show here on Sunday mornings. I'm Zach, this is Megan.
Hello.
Today we are working on some order armies appropriately, and we're going to talk about some order armies. We really have no idea what's coming down the pipeline.
They don't really tell us anything.
They don't tell us very much. In December, but we do know in the past few years, we've gotten the equivalent, or what we call Grotmas, for 40K, and then that's moved over to Sigmar. And we're all sort of wondering what
the hell is going to happen to us.
What the hell is going to happen. So last week we talked about some death factions that maybe were in need of a Scourge of Gyran War Scroll. And today we're going to talk about some order factions and order units in those factions that might benefit from such a thing as well.
Yeah. We have some suggestions for you, Matt Rose.
Yeah, Matt Rose, hopefully you're watching.
I bet he does. I bet he watches religiously.
Yeah.
For our insight.
What was I going to say? Meanwhile, we'll be painting things and chatting with
Order
you.
things.
In
fact.
Should we show what we're painting? What we're working on? Yeah? Okay.
They don't need to see what I'm working on. They see it every Friday.
Well, Meg is just painting a ton of Lumineth.
I have like 1,000 archers that need their
Sentinels.
trim, and I'm trying to get through that as much as I can. But don't worry, that's not on camera. Zach's stuff is on camera.
Yeah.
It's way more interesting than what I'm doing.
These are my Achillean Guard. This is actually an Ishlang Guard. You can tell because he's got the sword, not a spear. For my teams list, Ishlang Guard are 10 points more for 3 than Morsar Guard. I actually like Morsar Guard more anyway. So if I have 6 Ishlang and 12 Morsar, and if I make a list, it comes out to 2,010 points. So
you just gotta kill one.
What that means is I need to not take Ishlang Guard. I need to take 6 units of Morsar Guard. I only have 12. So in other words, I'm painting up 12 more eels, or 6 more eels, so I have a total of 24. 18 Ishlang Guard, or Morsar Guard, 6 Ishlang Guard. Okay, so that said, some people liked how my eels came out, and that's kind of cool because now I can show how I did it. And so here's like a start on one. I'm going to do a little bit of airbrushing on stream today. So he's been assembled, the riders off. I actually finished the riders already. Cool.
Oh, that's good. That's the worst part.
Cool for me, yeah. They're not that bad.
No,
honestly.
The way you did them was really like simple, but like impactful.
It's just it's about nailing the which
vibe.
Well, for me I got where I wanted. It's about getting the metallic correct and getting what I like to call the sunken treasure vibe, which is sort of silver, sort of gold, but has like this
almost like a
blue,
teal, like
to get that look. To get that I take Ethermatic Blue Contrast Citadel and I just wash the whole model, but kind of carefully. I don't just slather it on. So what I've done so far is I did actually prime the eel black, and then I kind of primed him white. I'm not sure.
Makes sense.
I think I actually did not do that originally. I think I just did straight white. I'd actually recommend doing it this way. Because then you do get little variations on the white. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally. I mean, I would actually do black and then, but not for the way you've painted it. Like your scheme's good, but like black, then I guess some white, but then black, then another color, like dark green or dark blue or dark purple, whatever it is, then the white.
Yeah,
because I usually go like very colorful.
Well, that's a good idea too,
You go
because
more normal.
yeah, these eels aren't colorful.
Yeah,
you're right.
They're very colorful. You're right. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Okay, all right.
Sorry.
Well,
anyway,
we're gonna move on. This kind of stuff happens. If you're new, hey, welcome. If you're new,
yeah, sorry.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Okay, so now
if you're not new, don't unsubscribe.
Yeah.
That's also important.
So what I'm going to work on today now is hitting them with yellow. And for that yellow, I use Lemon Yellow by Dollar Rounty through my airbrush. Okay. And then the nice thing is it kind of creates this, because we have pink, it'll create this kind of gradient, natural darkening gradient here that I have on the eel.
Yeah.
I can zoom
cool.
in for a sec.
Oh.
It creates that kind
persuasive.
of...
Thank you for the 5 memberships.
Is that in focus? Yeah, that's in focus.
Yeah, it's in focus.
Kinda.
Looks great.
Okay, so it creates that kind of
Yay.
natural, that kind of natural shading. And this is a trick I picked up from our dear friend Saray, using pink and yellow together like this.
Yeah.
So then what I'm going to do is I'll show you, it's not really anything special, but I did these splotches, and I think I might get there today on the eels. So that's where we're at. That's the plan for me, for Zach. I'm Zach. Mm-hmm. And
yeah.
That's the plan.
Yeah, so you're going to be interrupting the stream every so often to bring up some sort of order. Order unit that needs a little TLC.
Listen,
we said this last time and nobody knew what TLC. Not nobody, but a bunch of you didn't know what TLC meant.
Yeah, listen, folks at home.
Yeah.
We play Age of Sigmar games here live on stream, and we talk Age of Sigmar all the time. We currently are not. We have before, but we're kind of refiguring some things out that we're going to do in the new year. We actually have something I'm really excited about in the new year for Age of Sigmar that we're going to start doing. But I'm going to leave it at that for now, but we will eventually let people know pretty soon what it is we've got planned. And what I was going to say is we don't currently run a AoS talk show. Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah, you can update that. Mm-hmm. Thanks, Meg. We don't currently run an AoS talk show, but this show, sometimes we chat a little bit of AoS. And today, what we're doing is sort of like that. We're going to talk, let's say, what if we did get new Scourge of Iran War Scrolls? I personally am thinking we might. Halfway through the season, Grotmas time, I'm like
maybe that'd be kind of fun.
We get one more. Like I'm guessing they're gonna go kind of light. Maybe do one War Scroll.
Maybe the present will be like, hey guys, we're spending another year in Gairan before we change it. Just kidding. I know people like the changes. I'm like, yeah, but then I gotta learn something. But it's fine. No,
it's so fun though, man. It's really,
I know learning is supposed to be fun.
Yeah, speaking of learning, supposed to be fun. The Steve19 points out TLC is obviously the learning channel. You know, it's kind of funny. When I was a kid,
taught me to not go chasing waterfalls.
That's what Kurt the Viking said. I'm reading what Steve19.
Do you know what that's in reference to?
Yes, TLC, the band.
Okay.
Yes.
The girl group.
Yes.
Just checking.
Yes. Now I know.
Also the learning channel. But that's not what that meant.
I was going to get to
that.
I was
all right.
down.
I'm just making sure you knew what TLC.
Steve19. But
Thank you
I was just going to call out that.
Sorry.
Depending on how old you are, when I was a kid, TLC came out on standard cable in the U.S. And for like a few years there, it was actually good. And it was like a competitor.
Oh, now you're talking about the channel.
Yeah, it was like a competitor to the Discovery Channel, and they were actually both pretty good. I remember kind of like fading away from him in high school, and then coming back in not elementary school. That'd be great if you went back to elementary school after high school.
Who was that, Billy Madison?
Yeah,
you had the Billy Madison treatment.
Yeah, but instead you go into college.
Shut up, Ty.
And when I was in. Yeah, when I was in college, I remember like turning TLC on. I was like, man, there's suddenly a lot of high school diploma, married into a wealthy family, white women on here with weird opinions. I was like, the channel has changed.
It's very different.
It used to have a lot of nature and science shows.
Oh, and house swapping.
Right.
I really loved that show.
Well, that's the problem.
What was it?
Trading Spaces.
Trading Spaces, yeah.
That's
I love
the problem.
That show.
Trading Spaces is the beginning of the end. Like,
I know.
But we all liked Trading Spaces. It came on. It was like, cool. You didn't know the whole cast was fucking each other.
It just belonged. Wait, what?
That whole cast was fucking each other.
No.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You're lying.
No.
You're making this up.
No.
What about Frank?
Probably no one
fucking
fucked Frank. Maybe. I don't know if anyone was fucking Frank, but
okay.
That whole cast was fucking each
What?
other.
I did not know. I didn't.
You could just tell from the show.
They didn't say that.
That show's a mess. That show's a mess behind the scenes. If you look it up.
Okay, we're gonna go off on this weird TLC rant, but
look it up, guys. Trading Spaces.
It was
in the late '90s. It was that show
fun
was
because it was like kind of trash TV, but like with a good intention.
Sort of okay.
Yeah, but you could tell they were like messing with people's homes. Like,
no,
we'll give this home to Frank and then watch them get pissed off.
Dude, like something like there's a crazy amount of people who had their like actually did hate it, and fixed it after, and like went back to how it
yeah.
was. And then it was a mess. They would leave people's houses unfinished for long periods of time. That show was just like, look it
Yeah.
up. That show's a fucking mess.
It's worse than our show. Okay, yeah. Anyways, thanks, Kurt the Viking, for your free super chat. Hey, we did it. We hit the goal. That
All
was
right,
fast.
all right. Bye, everyone.
Bye. We're signing off.
We're signing off.
We're gonna go get lunch.
We just wanted that amount of money and no more.
Thanks. No, stop
and
it.
now we're out. We're done. We just wanted.
Thank you, Herman.
We just wanted our lunch covered. We're out.
We've got lunch now. Wait, is that even enough to cover lunch in the Bay Area? I don't know.
We'll get sandwiches at Safeway.
Sandwiches,
We'll be fine.
What were we talking about? Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
So-
I didn't say what this was, by the way, real fast. This is Dollar Rowney Fluorescent Rose ink here that I use through an airbrush. If you are new to airbrushing, or if you're thinking about getting into it, learning with inks is a really good place to start. The hardest part about airbrushes is keeping them clean. If you can master keeping your airbrush clean on a timely, efficient schedule that works for you and isn't too frustrating for you, then you'll be great at airbrushing. So, and inks are a really good place to start because they go through airbrushes great.
It took me like 3 years to feel okay with an airbrush, if that helps. I don't know. Badger and inks.
Yeah,
Is what you want to do.
A Badger Patriot 105. This
you're
is
starting.
this is the stock airbrush that comes with. I purchased the brand Spray Gunner released kind of a electrical portable battery pack to have like portable airbrushing, and this airbrush came with it. I think it's like an Iwata knockoff. It even uses the same Iwata special tool to take the nozzle off. And I don't think it's supposed to be the Eclipse. Does anyone know what the Iwata weirdly bigger than the Eclipse is? Is it, I don't know what it's called. It's not Revolution, but, anyway.
We have the Infinity, or is that something else? That's Harder-Steinbeck.
We have the Harder-Steinbeck
never mind.
Infinity. We never use it.
I'm going to try picking it up again now that I've gotten better with an airbrush.
Well, the problem with that is
that one was hard for me to clean. That's why I stopped using it.
Right, and we won that Highline, and the Highline is the same size.
Yeah, but I want to, I had bought it, so I'd like to use it. So I'm going to try to get better with it. Yeah, and then add flow improver and thinner. It makes sense, yeah. You need, oh wow, Godforge adds Windex?
I've never used...
I don't believe you. Windex has cleaner in it. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I'll just say...
Don't listen to Godforge.
I'll just say this. I've never used flow improver in my life.
Really?
Everyone's like...
I've been using it with the Bear Cavalry because I have to run that through an airbrush.
It's not an airbrush paint, though.
Right.
Yeah, I just use airbrush
okay,
paint.
got it.
Like, that's the thing. Or I use ink. And the thing is that, I don't know, people are like... I've stopped trying to give people advice on things in a lot of ways, and it's weird because we're a hobby channel. But
it's weird.
The approach I've learned is to just show things and do things and be like, here's a thing, and this is how I do it if you're curious. Because when you start talking to people about airbrushing, they have just like everyone's just like, no one cares that like for 2 YouTube channels I've airbrushed like 14 armies like to completion, and like they look good. I'm not even bragging here. Some of them actually won awards. No one gives a shit. They're just like, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. 14 armies, you're doing it. It's like, what the fuck, guys? Like, everyone's had to deal with this. Folks at home, who's had to deal with like, oh, cool, everyone sees your army, and they're like, wow, it looks good. And you have that one fucking nerd in your group who's like, wow, great job on the new army. Did you try doing this, though? It's like, hey, fucking moron. You look at the army. It's done. Shut up. Like, no, I don't need your help. Timbit. Yes, thank you. I knew Timbit would agree with me. I'm not saying he did officially agree with me, but I know he will agree with me. And I've never used flow improver is my point. I've never used flow improver. Never used it in my life. Have 14 armies between 40k and AoS.
Yeah. But okay.
They look good. They look okay. They're not gonna win Golden Demon.
Listen, your army did better than mine at at Old Town Throwdown. You do good work.
Thanks, but that's not what I'm going. Like I'm not
You're
even
better
like.
than me.
I'm not fishing for compliments. I'm literally saying like, I'm just putting up the record and saying it's weird that even after all of that, people are like, "Well, you really got to use flow and pervert."
Who said this to you?
Just all the time, like people are like, "Whoa,"
All
like,
the
people
time.
are
All right, so
not all the
nobody.
time. People are often shocked at something you do or don't do, and then they don't look at your body of work. They're just like,
It's true.
"Let me just have an opinion."
When I learned that Timbit doesn't use primer, I was like, oh, this is garbage. Let's throw this away.
Yeah, but it's like,
I took his models. I actually went to a show, took his models, and stomped on them.
yeah, it's like
Because he didn't use primer.
right. But yeah, but people
fuck
do
that
this.
guy.
People like do that. Like they're like, "Well, Timbit, surely." Surely there's two realities going on. The real one and then the one we're currently in where Timbit wins awards with unprimed models. We're in a fake reality right now. That can't
crazy.
possibly be real. It's like, no, this is happening. He's doing well without doing any of this. I haven't used speed paint yet, Voodoo. You're asking who Shady Potion is.
Yeah, it's Voodoo Soups. Yeah, I smashed Timbit's models and he ran over mine.
Yeah. He came to the
God
UK.
damn it, that was definitely a
He
low
came
point.
to the UK and waited for something to happen. He's like, "Thank
There
God!"
she is.
And then he's
She's
like in the
right
parking
there.
lot. He's like, "Thank God!" He's like, "Thank God I got a rental car." Or
He,
no,
you know,
no,
he
stopped.
was probably trying to just leave like normal, but he forgot that he needs to drive on the right side of the road,
And then he
wrong
ran
side of the
over-
road,
oh.
the left side. Yeah.
No, I also,
what it was.
I
That's why
also,
he ran them
I
over.
also think I could definitely see Timbit hanging out in a parking lot behind cars, and then when you leave, trying to convince people to run your models over with their car, like because he didn't want to get his own car.
Yeah. I want him. I picture him looking like Snidely Whiplash while he's doing all this.
Timbit.
Yeah. Just put a little like
First of all-
mustache on Timbit's face. You
First of all-
you guys have Timbit's face.
First of all, amazing callback with Snidely Whiplash. Just like props for that. However, Timbit looks nothing like
No, but I
Snidely
imagine him
Whiplash.
doing a Snidely Whiplash while he's running over all of our models with his car. Well, just mine. Okay.
Next competition. Mail your models to Timbit for up close judgment.
Yeah.
And then there's just a
And you
short
get a
of,
free smashing afterwards, so
Wow,
you can
there's
start
a-
over when he inevitably tells you it's
wow,
shit.
there's a new YouTube channel up. It looks like a Timbit with one short, and it's just him backing over all of our models in his car.
With a Snidely Whiplash. Okay. Oh my god. You too can be made fun of live on air if you are active in our community.
All right, where's our segment? Let's go
All right,
to
let's
segment
move
one.
on.
What's segment one? What's the
So,
segment?
oh, this is cute. You're trying to work the deck. Our first thing is memes, right?
No, let's do one.
Oh,
Let's knock a segment
news.
out.
I mean, you're right. News.
Let's knock a segment out real fast.
A segment.
'Cause
So,
we got a lot
so
to get
just
to.
so you know, segment means the whole thing.
Let's knock part of the segment out real fast.
There we go. So we're discussing something today. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right.
Yes.
Meg, we're starting with your army.
I know, and it's funny because I was like, Zach, you're gonna have to like talk me through your opinions. I don't know too much about the spawn of Coach. I've been waiting to get it because it's one of the older kits.
No, it's a new kit. It's not. This is a new kit.
Oh,
it's
is?
not getting redone.
Oh, it's sorry, I'm
Brett
thinking
uses Salamander.
the Triceratops.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're
This
right.
is a new kit.
Yeah,
We should get you a
I've
couple of
been
these.
waiting to get this because I have 1,000 other things to paint first, and this is.
But look at him.
But
Doesn't he look fun
but
to
I
paint?
want it. Like
Look how
this,
cute is a-
yeah. This is just. There's no. This is why I love the Seraphon. There's no gear. Okay, but we're talking about the glow up.
And it
What
does
do
come
we-
with the skinks.
Oh, great. Oh, great. I love painting scenes.
What I love about the Spawn and Kotek model is his little derpy face. They were like
Yeah.
the salamanders.
I don't see that as derpy. He's just a smiling dinosaur.
This I know.
Like a normal looking dinosaur, but smiling. So what's the deal with them now? Like, why do they need a glow up? I
They
don't
have
know
sort
too
of the
much
standard.
about it.
So one thing I do think Maverick
Is this
okay.
sorry? Is this one of the ones where it like stacks tokens somewhere? Like there's poison or
I think if it hits
am I
you,
thinking of something
I'm pretty
else?
sure if it hits you,
Okay.
you have -1 to your save and further combat.
Okay.
In like the
That's
following
cool.
combat phase.
All right. Tell me about this.
Yeah, so I think that there's a couple things going on here. Seraphon players, let me know what you think. If you're in chat or if you're in comments later on, what Seraphon need to glow up. I'm genuinely curious. I'm not just doing the YouTuber like get you free engagement thing.
Well, there's that too. Can you guys help our algorithm out by telling us how much you either hate or love us?
I also am
comments?
doing the YouTube thing. Yeah,
that's right.
What I was going to say though, in all seriousness, is
exactly.
one thing Matt Rose has actually done a very nice job of coming in, and he's made artillery historically are really feast or famine, and for the most part, for the person playing with the artillery, they're famine. You've got this unit for 5 battle rounds, and if they kind of do well on 1 battle round, you're like, yes, my artillery did something.
They're cheap too, aren't they? Only like 100 or something.
So that's the first thing Matt Rose has done is he's reduced the cost of a lot of them, knowing this in mind, and then I think he has bumped up the effectiveness of a lot of them, and he's done it often in a way that makes you tech into them, and it's like for example, veteran cannoneers is a really great way to say, hey, listen, if you want to take 3 cannons, this will help you do that. If you take 4, if you take a 4th cannon, it won't help you there. If you take a 5th cannon, it's not going to help you, whatever, right? Yeah, exactly, Ty. As a start, right? As a start. What I would recommend, what I would do with this guy is I would strip all of his special abilities away except for maybe one cute one, like this model can re-roll 1 wound roll a turn or something. And I would just make him, I'd give him, like Ty's saying, I'd give him double the number of shots. I might increase his range by 6. I'd remove the rend ability. Seraphon don't really need that. And I would just say, here's a shooting model that Seraphon have. One of the dangers, I think, is that Seraphon are an interesting army in that they're one of the very few armies in the game that can do everything, but you kind of need to pick what things you want to do. Like, they can be a shooting
Figure out
army.
what you do.
Right. They can be good at
summer.
They can be good at shooting and magic, or they can kind of be good at melee and magic. Or I guess you could take cheap characters and be good at shooting and melee and not do magic.
Yeah.
That seems like a bad idea for Seraphon. Like, they want magic to be one of them, and then you can kind of tech into, like, Beat Face, Croxagors, and Agrodons. Or you could be like, I'm going to be real tricksy and have all these skinks and...
I don't know, man. I like to do all of them.
Yeah, no, I think that's what's so awesome.
In fact, the list I'm taking to Old Town has a Croak for magic. It has my Beatstick, Carnosaur, and Agrodons, and Croxagors, and then it has my little, what are they? My Hunters of Huanchi for tricksy shit. Yeah. Right? It's a little mixed. But I also made like a magic list that was like all magic, and you can see how that kind of works a little cohesively. So,
and your all magic list, like it started out as a goofy idea, but it's actually quite decent.
It's not terrible.
It's not like
terrible. It's not great. Not terrible.
It's not S tier. Maybe not even A tier, but it's at least a B tier functioning army.
Well, okay, but
it's fun.
If they make these improvements, like, would you be comfortable with a points adjustment?
Yeah, I think the points would probably most Scourge Gyram things have gone up.
Yeah.
From the original.
So I'm saying that's what I'm asking. Do you think it's appropriate for it to also get a point uptick, or is this just a change that needs to happen to match what the points are now?
No, I think it needs it would need a point uptick. I mean, like.
But it would make this more interesting.
Letting a Seraphon player.
I would like to see this become more interesting. This and the Triceratops, unless they're waiting to come out with a new model for the Triceratops.
They might be.
Which I would appreciate if they would do that at the same time.
The danger here, and it's easy to see why Spawn of Kotek has been not addressed or taken. It's because Seraphon are fine. Seraphon are like this army that sometimes they fall behind in the lose rate, and then there's like one FAQ, and then they're back. Like, it's one of the strongest indexes in the game. Good players can always make this army work.
Bummer.
Well, or anyone who's had practice with it, like yourself, right? Like, this is an army that has a lot of great options.
I'm joking.
The other thing we've been doing when we talk about this, what we did last week, is we also said one other thing we'd update, because if I had to guess, that would be what I think we'd get. My guess is we're going to get either nothing anywhere similar to what I'm talking about.
Probably. We're all just assholes out here.
If we do get Scourge of Gyran stuff, my guess is we get one War Scroll and one other thing. And the one other thing, honestly, this is going to sound crazy. The one other thing I would give Seraphon, whether it's Artifact, Heroic, Trait List, 3 more, any of those, I would literally give them a 3rd spell lore. I think that would be fun.
Oh,
give them a 3rd spell lore. And make that spell lore have an interesting focus. I would kind of recommend or think like Skinks. I'd be like, give a 3rd spell lore, and one of them spells, the unlimited spell, would be Skink movement in the hero phase. I'd be like, boom. Like, imagine all your slime being able to, like, boom, Skinks move in the hero phase. That'd be cool.
It'd be pretty cool. I wonder if it would give up the bring something back, though.
Oh no, you wouldn't change the salon. It's just the spell lore.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
right,
You're just changing the spell lore. So,
oh, it does say death. Thanks, Polly. Can you fix that, please?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, where does it say death?
Do you see where it says death requests?
Yeah.
Polly's
Let's
so
go ahead and
good.
fix
He's
that.
like our because Polly really,
He loves working for free.
he really enjoys
Volunteering.
being the QA so that he can make fun of us live on air. You should have waited, Polly, until the very last slide so that it really would have made us feel stupid.
Yeah.
Try again next time.
It's funny because he wants the ability to mock us and make fun of us.
But then you find out he's just working for
But-
free.
but he also hates-
he is the QA team.
He also hates.
It's unfortunate
he
that
hates the man.
we can only QA in prod
Yeah.
production,
Yeah.
but we know Polly will always be there for
Yeah,
us.
thanks, Polly.
Thanks, Polly. Fucking asshole. All right, let's go to the news because Polly's champing here. Are we good to go to the news?
What's that? Is that a mouse?
We're going to the news. That is a mouse.
Not a computer mouse. It was a real mouse.
A real mouse.
This is okay. Full disclosure. Let's out GW for a second.
Out them?
Yeah, I want to out them. It's funny.
Okay.
They're friends with. Not like in the not like in the aggressive.
They're
British,
not real friends with us.
Not like in the aggressive British YouTube channel style
We
where
love
they
Andy.
like.
I love Andy. We love you.
Yeah, we're Americans, so we love capitalism, and they're trying to do capitalism, so we respect that. British YouTube channels, the way they out GW is brutal.
They're just like they're cunts.
They're cunts. They're twats.
What?
It's fucking awful.
So
It's like,
extreme.
Jesus, guys,
Calm down.
down.
All right, they're
Liam.
doing a giveaway.
Yeah, they're doing a giveaway. They actually did ask us to promote the
They
giveaway.
did. They
That was
did
very
tell
cool.
us #ad. Was it cool? I don't
We're
know.
Americans, so we think being asked by a large
Oh,
company
right.
to promote them is
Like
cool.
yeah,
Like Polly. We're like Polly.
We're gonna sell out. Don't you worry,
Yeah,
GW.
just like Polly. He likes doing things for free for...
Yeah, that's right. Thanks, Polly, joining the team. Yeah, they're doing a giveaway. It's like apparently there was this giveaway in like I forget when, but like a super early White Dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
They did like a giveaway of like all this stuff. Like it was like this picture of a big pile of stuff.
Yeah.
And they're doing it again.
Uh-huh.
But they're gonna give away also like the Warhammer Quest
The new
stuff
Warhammer
and like
Quest box.
new stuff and merch and all that shit. Anyways, you
Ty. Don't tie
Listen,
We're
I'm
only
just-
Ty. There's only like 20 people here.
listen.
Tops.
It is an ad. There you go. Thank you, Polly. We're just letting you know. All you have to do is log into your My Warhammer account. That's it. Then you're entered. So do that.
Yeah.
You might win a bunch of shit, which is fun. I do love winning shit.
I want somebody...
I did enter.
I want
I'm
somebody
like,
that...
I hope the hobby collab wins
Yeah,
so we can
that-
have more
that was,
shit.
That was funny. They told us to...
They're like, make sure you guys enter too.
yeah, they told us to promote it, but also they encouraged us to enter. We're like, okay.
We're not. You know how we're always like cast can't win, right? Like we're not that to them. We're nothing to them. We're like Polly. We're doing free advertising for their. We're not stupid, you guys. We know what's going on.
In this
here.
case, they didn't even send us
They
anything.
didn't send us shit.
Yeah.
They didn't send us shit. Thanks a lot, Andy. All right, let's move on. It's taking too long. Time management, right?
This is cool,
as
though.
Polly says,
this is
time
cool.
management.
This is cool, though, the stuff you
That'd
get.
be pretty
It's-
fun
yeah,
to
yeah.
win. Like, it's silly. I love it. Yeah.
I mean,
All
we
that-
have
all
no
that-
space for
We don't
any of
need
it,
it,
so we
but
would
like,
put- we
I
would-
would take it. And then we could just give it away to you guys. We do our own giveaway.
Yeah, good news. We'll
Yeah.
do a second
We'll do-
giveaway. Miss your chance. Don't
Today.
tell GW.
Come to the hobby collab.
Don't
You
tell
can get
Andy.
it. We're
Okay.
doing it again. All right. Today is the next game. It's me and Dan, Gnomes and Bretonians. Hope you're there. That's
Dan-
all I'm going to say.
Yeah, Dan
This is
and I-
Dan's last game. He's round robined
All of
Zach
us.
and Graham already.
So he lost to Graham?
yes, he lost to Graham and he beat
me.
you.
Dan had a good game. It was 2-1?
I think
Yeah.
wins are 3 points, losses are 0,
Yeah.
and ties are 1.
Yeah.
Is how it is. I think.
Can I talk about the
we're
Blood Bowl
not
tournament just for a
spending
sec?
time breaking
I am really hoping I can beat Graham. I actually think his army, my team is sort of a good matchup for him. A bad matchup for him. I'm a little faster. I gotta stay away from his big guys. What are you thinking today against Dan? What's
I'm
the
gonna
plan?
lose. That's fine, but I'm gonna foul the fuck out of him. I'm gonna try
He
to.
doesn't have that many guys like me, so
We'll see. Yeah, because I'm gonna try to beat him up. That's all I do. Like this is what I have to do every game. I feel like is kill as much as I can the first half, and then hopefully the field is cleared for the second half. Because what I
You
was
have, like,
realizing,
6
like
extra guys.
I just have endless gnomes
You have
to
endless
throw in. It doesn't
gnomes,
matter. I'm
yep.
like fuck them, keep dying, keep messing with people. Like it's great.
Yeah.
So
Get foul. Get
so
called
what
out
I
on
want to
a
get,
foul.
I want to get most casualties, and I want to get most passes. I'm just when I have
Most
nothing
passes?
else. When I have nothing else to do, my trees are just gonna throw gnomes for like no reason. Like
Wait,
we're
throwing gnomes does not count as
that
completed.
counts as a completed pass.
No, it doesn't. No one completes it. There's
Well,
no
the
one that-
ground completes it.
No,
They land.
No.
I'm talking.
someone.
We're talking to Dan about this.
No, someone jump in here and help me. Someone needs to catch
He's
the damn.
like, she cannot beat me in passes. He'll riot.
First of all, Dan beat me. Dan did 3 passes last game. I did 2. So even Dan is ahead here. He ultimately probably won't be because I still have 2 more games to play.
Either way, I'm going to throw because I think it's funny.
Yeah,
so,
that is not.
But I'm going to complete passes.
No, you're not going to complete passes.
It completes. I throw the ball. Listen. I'm literally throwing the gnome with the ball, and it lands, and the ball is in his hands. That's a completed pass. Sorry.
Dan,
All right.
Dan might do that.
We need to move on.
Dan
Time management.
should actually be the producer.
All right, guys. If you're a mandrel, we have this class coming up from Patsy. Some of you guys like cooking. It's a hobby. So
it's my hobby.
We're featuring it as a hobby class. And Patsy, oh, whoops, look at this. Look at the way I exported it. What a mess. Oh, well.
Oh, wow.
That's
cool.
terrible. How did I not catch that?
It's kind of like...
QA, where were you?
Polly. God damn it, Polly.
We got to get out of here. It's next Monday. All right. 10 a.m. Pacific time.
We're out.
Get
Pat,
away.
we love you. Good job. Sorry we fucked up your
Jesus
graphic.
Christ, sorry. It's Polly's fault. He didn't QA it.
Yeah.
Journeys. I'm doing journeys every day next week. Like every Monday through Friday. I have a lot of archers to get through that I'm not doing anything with right now because I'm doing the news. Mm-hmm. So that's my goal. I need to get through them by the end of next week so that John can take them to teams. I don't think they'll be finished. I'm going to be honest, but I'm going to have some ways. Well, I'm going to do my best. I'm going to do my best. But anyway, so you guys hang out next week. I'm going to do 8 a.m. for journeys because it's my week off. Yay, my week off. And so I can start later at a normal time. So see you guys at 8, I guess.
Is that the wrong yellow? I think that is the wrong yellow.
Is it? Oh, yeah, it's a bit cool. Yeah, do that one instead.
That one.
Yeah.
Ah, dang it. Undo.
Nah, it'll cover it fine. In fact, what I would do is I would do the other side the same so that you don't have 2 different sides.
Yeah.
It'll be slightly different from the other ones, but it won't be terrible. Yeah, you're good. Okay. Journeys, yeah. Shirts are in. We have a few, like very few left. In fact, someone already ordered one. So go get your shirts, and with your shirt, you get a little mandrel. A lot of the shirts, actually, almost all the shirts, except like overseas, have received their shirts already. I want to say. I'm pretty sure everyone has. So you got a little mandrel, so start painting it because we're having a little competition for it. Also, we added the STL to the store. So if you're not going to order a shirt, or you're not going to get your shirt in time, you can buy the STL and have it printed. So many options for you to enter this. Make sure you do it.
Is there a prize?
Yeah, everything is like, you get an emoji badge.
Okay.
You get like bragging rights and all that kind of stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. This guy. There we go. You ready? I think now we're on to the real news. We're on to the real news now.
Okay.
Here's what's going on in our server. Okay. Top one is Madman. Bottom, I forget who the other 2 are. Okay, Barry did the one with me. This is like random nonsense. Yeah, I don't even know what to say about it. But I thought the Fuck Meg shirt was funny because immediately when Chef saw it, he was like, what the hell are people saying about Meg? I was like, it's okay. It was something dumb I did last week. I think it might have been because I won Meme of the Week.
Oh, because you gave yourself Meme of the Week.
I won it, fair and square. Yeah, Zach, and then you've been losing a lot of games. How do you feel about that? Because chat noticed.
Yeah, honestly, not great.
Oh.
Losing streaks suck. When you have a YouTube channel and you're on air,
That's D.
losing streaks are sort of different. Like, I'm happy. I don't mind losing. So yesterday is a really great example of a game that was great to lose. It was against John, and it was a close game. It was by like 4 points, and it came down to the wire. Those always feel okay. The game I had against Tad a few weeks ago, Tad was always going to beat me, but I just lost that game immediately because of a handful of like just out of control dice rolls.
Oh, yeah, that always sucks.
I've the Blood Bowl game where I did a pass and then just kept rolling 2s and 1s. Dodge rolls, re-rolling a 1 into a 1, all that. It does kind of get to you after a while. But it doesn't, It's sort of like, it's okay. It comes in spurts. we joke about it, and we kind of track it. We sort of track it officially. Currently, we're not because Liberty's our
Liberty's dead.
tracker, and he's just doing like a big move and stuff right now. Has a lot going on in his real life, but we kind of track it. And like this summer, I was winning all my games. I was just almost winning too much. So it happens. Brad and John and I in particular go through like really hot and cold spells.
Yeah, I remember Brad was losing a shit ton in the beginning.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, oh my god, Brad's gonna hate us.
Yeah. So it is what it is. On a YouTube channel, you kind of have to get used to it. What's funny is kind of at this same time, both off air and in real life, those are kind of the same things. At tournaments, sometimes in practice games, this has not been my case. I've actually been doing quite well. So it's fine. It's kind of funny. But it is a thing. And, if you are playing with your friend groups, and you go through a period like this, just hang in there.
Just hang in there. You'll be okay.
Yeah, it'll happen. Maybe change what you're doing. For me, the only thing I really care about right now, my Nighthaunt and Deepkin games that I've lost have either been good or they've come down to dice. And my dice have not been well. But the army that I'm just still like, I just don't think I know how to play this army is Daughters. It's just, that army is so unforgiving.
Oh my gosh, and you were so on it with the last season. Right?
Well, they are really good. I mean, this is what's crazy about them. They have a lot of really good things. Once it came out, we saw a lot of competitive players gravitate towards it and run it, and then they all abandoned it because they're like, yeah, this army, if you get anything wrong, you're just toast. So...
Yeah, but if you get it right...
If you get it right... Yeah.
It's kind of, But,
It's
Elves,
a crazy
right?
army. Well, Daughters in particular.
Yeah. All right. Spearhead. So... This meme may not make sense out of context, but the original had Voldemort in it, so we couldn't show it on TV. In fact, I can't believe I even got away with saying that name.
Wait, why? Oh, not mentioned?
Yeah, you can't mention Voldemort or something. I don't know, some stupid Harry Potter thing.
I didn't know we cared about
and we don't, but I do care about showing Voldemort on TV, and I don't want to do it.
That's fair.
Because fuck Voldemort. But yeah, Spearhead. So apparently you're asking for Spearhead. And we all know what Spearhead means now, based on that Voldemort intro meme. So if you want to understand what the fuck this meme is about, you got to go to our Discord. It's worth it.
Is this voodoo?
Yeah. Voodoo started it. And I was like, that's funny, but I'm not showing that. That's my limit. All the shit that I show on this fucking thing, and there you did it, you figured it out. That's my limit. It's Voldemort.
I don't get it. I don't get what's going on at all.
That's fine.
You never care about Harry Potter stuff.
I'll explain later, but it has to do with sucking dick.
Okay.
All right. Does that Spearhead thing make sense to you?
A little bit, but I don't understand the Voldemort.
Yeah, I know. It's horrible. Okay, anyways, Zach, this is yours.
It's true.
You made a meme. Zach never makes memes.
It's true. That, you might want to check that.
It's fine.
Okay.
If it's spilled, then it is what it's just dry material. It's fine.
Okay.
We'll deal with it. But Zach made a meme. I'm very proud of him.
I made a meme. I had this meme idea for a while. You see the memes where it's like a cat or a dog and dressed horribly on the right side, or going through some demeaning human behavior. And then on the left, it's like on the top or whatever, it's like a wolf, and it's like, I'll just go grab some food real quick from the human camp. So I did that, but with dinosaurs and Thanksgiving and a turkey.
That's cute.
And of course, I'll be honest with you, not Haiti was amazing in that he was like, this dinosaur actually wasn't one of the bird ones, which I knew. I did actually know that. I debated a few things. You
Yeah,
guys,
maybe Zach doesn't need to make memes.
yeah, if you.
Thanksgiving is coming up.
I thought that
It's very topical.
I thought the other funny thing was instead of 65 million years later, if I had put like 3,000 years later.
3,000?
Yeah, something like that. I wasn't sure if that would be more funny.
If people would get it.
If I like tech in, or 4,000, tech into like the religious concept that like Jesus and dinosaurs were alive at the same time. Like I wasn't sure which one would be more funny.
Yeah, soups. Okay. Well, I was very impressed.
Can we also talk about one other thing? The
And we
stock
did
footage?
play Spearhead that night.
Yeah. Can we talk about one other thing real fast? What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, okay.
Just kidding, we didn't.
As I was making this meme, I had a deep thought, which was I'm not the biggest fan.
Zach Candy.
I'm not the biggest fan of generative AI, but one thing that I've brought up with Megan before is how we're like, I'll go on Instagram. I might have brought this up in chat before. I'll go on Instagram and I'll see some reel where somebody does like some joke, and the joke is kind of clever. And then like the next day on Instagram, I'll see like somebody else doing just copying the same reel, and then like, oh, it's like, oh, here's some Americans doing it. And the next day it's like, oh, here's some other Americans doing it. And then it's like, oh, here's some Indian guys doing it. And now like, here's some South Korean guys doing it. I'm just like, what the is this like? And then I was kind of like, I was saying to Meg like months ago, I was like, you know what? It doesn't even matter. Like people were talking about dead internet theory. I'm like, we've already done this. Look at this fucking turkey. No one garnishes a turkey.
This is why Zach doesn't make memes.
No, stop for a second. Go back.
Oh.
Please. No, look at this. Randomly, what is that? Arugula? Is that, no, what is that? Random leaves.
Is this AI you're saying?
Right, I'm saying it's not AI.
Oh, yeah.
This is an Envato photo, but this is sort of my point. It's like, we didn't need AI to show us stupidity. Like, just stop.
It already exists.
It already existed. Look at this dumb shit. Like, multiple humans sat there, took a photo of this, and set this up. It's like, look at this. Like, no one garnishes a turkey like that for any time ever. Look,
you're overthinking it, and you still chose to use it for your meme, which you didn't have to do.
It's a persimmon tie. That's a cut up persimmon. Again, it is on the West Coast. It is a popular autumnal
I like
fruit.
just having like I wish it was tomatoes, just like chunks of tomatoes.
It's persimmons.
Yeah,
it is a real fruit. It's not. That's what I'm saying. It's not generative AI.
You guys, I'm actually gonna make something for Thanksgiving. It's basically an assembly of fruit, but I can do it,
including persimmon.
Yeah, including persimmon. That's what made me think of it. All right, can we move on now?
We can. One second. I need to actually.
Good job on your meme. I'm very proud of you.
I'll BRB.
All right. Oh, bye.
You got this one. You got this.
Okay. Well, so it would have been nice to have him in here for this one because this one is specifically about how our community is insane and full of inside jokes that not everyone gets, especially Zach, because he doesn't pay attention to our community. We've got Haiti. We've got Soups being called out. You wouldn't know what the fuck this means unless you know these people. And then this bottom one, even I don't get. But Elijah gets it. And it's about Madman. But back to what Zach was saying about, what we've been, Polly. Polly is Polly. Timbit is Timbit. They're very active. And so they get made fun of a lot. That's just kind of how it works with us. But yeah, I do appreciate that. I like how like close we get as a community, and like now community members who never knew each other are like calling each other out. It's just very fun. I was just saying how like even I don't understand the bottom meme, but I think it's cool how our community like knows each other enough to make fun of each other in meme form. I'm very proud of that.
Well, Madman
I'm very proud of you guys.
Mad Dog is known to be insane.
There is something here that's like a deeper level of Madman, and I don't know what it is because I don't know this cartoon, but like if you've seen this anime, apparently you get it.
Madman. First of all, not to be weird, but Madman actually is a strikingly handsome man.
Oh yeah,
Australian man.
He's very good looking.
But he has not but in a lot of cases this is an improvement.
Gray hair looks great.
He has like that 30s.
Unless you're dating like 19.
I'm in like my late 30s. I think is his age with the salt and pepper thing. Yeah, so I have seen people, including himself, make fun of him for his gray.
Oh, that's
hair.
So funny.
So I'm not sure
gray
if that's
hair looks
that's
great,
a thing. Yeah,
guys. Yeah. How lucky are you?
Okay.
All right, so we're moving on then. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, look what happened last week. So we're coming up upon Meme of the Week. Last week was an upset because I won it, fair
Yeah.
and square.
Meg wins. Meg's meme.
So what is
Meg wins. Meg's meme of the week.
So who wins this week? Is it Meg?
Brett really got a kick out of that, by the way.
He did.
Oh, it's coming out.
Oh no, that's what
Just
she
barely,
said.
though. Okay.
It
No.
was Liberty. Liberty got Meme of the Week.
Yeah.
This
This
is our own community internet terrorist.
Yeah, Voodoo Fairy.
Voodoo. Yeah, there he is. Get him.
There he is. So, first of all, this started when Voodoo. Voodoo, how's
Look
it
at
going?
his sweet little face.
Voodoo, how's it going over there on Facebook, by the way? Voodoo posted like a meme on Facebook that he made up that was like pretty clever. But
we're
like,
not going to show it here.
We're not going to
We're
show,
just
we're
going
not
to
showing
show
it.
this.
He didn't submit it.
He didn't submit it. Yeah, it's his own fault.
If he had, he did submit. He posted it in
Posted
the
in
chat.
the wrong place. Nope. I'm not
God.
digging.
Okay.
I'm not digging. This is on you guys.
Go to the chat.
Nope. No, there's no context. He is just an internet terrorist. That's it.
Okay, no context. Voodoo.
Okay, do you want to? Should we
Voodoo's
tell
a
the
terror.
story or leave it?
I mean, he made a meme.
Like we're
up.
talking about. This is like the theme today is very much like inside jokes. Like what's going on?
Well, no, but
like, what are people saying
we
during hobby hang and yeah.
Inside jokes. We always say this.
That's
because
why we do this.
We're inclusive. Everybody's welcome
Exactly.
inside.
We're
Everybody's
trying to
welcome
bring you
inside
in.
for the inside joke. Okay, Voodoo posted a 10,050 reactions. Or not 10,000, 1,000.
Oh my god.
Voodoo posted a meme in a few Facebook groups that had something to do with like Americans not being canon in 40K or something like that. And just a lot of people had
it was based on like
responses
this
to it.
old-timey British sketch comedy sketch. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of people had reactions to it. Many of the reactions, quite frankly, I went and looked myself. Most of them actually are positive. This is the thing you kind of always forget about with people is that most people are good. Even on Facebook.
Not terrible. Really.
Most reactions are positive. But the ones that were negative, of course, were like...
Americans who
fever
were getting
dr-
butt hurt.
Yeah, you guys say that, and I'm sure that was a lot of
No?
them. But
All
I'm
right.
also... I just read this article in The Atlantic and saw it was this photojournalism article
Maybe it
about
was just
bot
Russian
farms.
bots.
Dude,
yeah,
and
it's just Russian bots.
Bot farms
You're
are
right.
crazy.
That's
There's
all
like
it is.
it's like one kid from China sitting at a desk, and he had his it's like the size of our hobby studio.
You're right.
All the walls were covered with phones, and I was kind of like, how does that even work? Like, you can't do this from one central computer.
Oof.
You can't do this like in software. You literally need the hardware.
It's honest work.
Dude, I was like, this is crazy. I was like, I can't believe this is like geopolitical for a second.
Oh boy.
I can't believe there are countries that have devoted this many resources to attacking Western countries in this way that's like, let's go and ruin their internet. Because we police our internet. That's just like one of the most messed up things to me. That they're...
It's just cyber warfare in a way.
Yeah,
But anyways,
cyber warfare is...
who this guy is
demented.
apparently perpetuating by
Right, he's a
riling
terrorist.
up all the bots.
Well, I mean, that's what terrorists does. They attack a terrorist. You're a terrorist if you attack civilians. Cyber warfare is terrorism, right? You're going after civilians in this context, right?
I know, crazy. What did we do to you?
I know.
I know. All right,
Crazy.
Thank you
Thanks,
for being
terrorist.
an internet terrorist, Voodoo, and thank you, Liberty, for making sure everybody knew.
Yeah,
That's the news for today.
that's the news.
Now
We
let's
talked
see
about
what-
a lot.
Let's see what Zach's
Oh,
up
yeah.
to. Yeah, and then you have a lot of talking to do today, buddy.
Yeah,
we have a lot of order to get through.
I'm doing these eels
We
here.
don't just have 4 factions like last time.
Making sure that the pink gradiates kind of into an orange.
Oh, I'm still painting trim. Nothing new. This is going to be riveting stuff for Journeys.
The Deepkin have been maybe one of my favorite armies I've ever painted.
Yeah.
It's fun. You get to kind of do goofy things and... I'm kind of going over the yellow with a second coat right now. I actually picked the wrong yellow. I told you guys I used lemon yellow. This is lemon yellow. That was incorrect. Yeah, lemon yellow sun. I actually used brilliant yellow.
So
A little warmer.
So he's a liar.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, let's chat the next order
sure.
faction. Who's up? Who's up next?
I don't know.
Someone's favorite faction is coming up next. Whose is it?
Arcanaut Company.
Oh, okay.
KO.
Oh,
Now this I don't know much about at all.
I know a lot of people in chat will have thoughts on this.
Ooh.
Listen,
Give it to us, guys.
The thing about KO right now is there's a number of these order factions that literally don't need any help. KO is arguably one of them, but I do think that they could make Arcanaut companies a little more interesting. I think that the Arcanaut company models are very cool. I'll be honest. I love these models. And in particular, I really like the way our colleague Saray did his. Every time I see non-Saray ones, I'm like, oh, those are still cool.
I always forget that they they have heads.
He did Harkonnen, right?
Right.
He did the Harkonnen from Dune, and they just look so damn cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need a pay raise. That's good lore, Looney. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Leave them alone.
I think they need to be a little more interesting. I think.
Don't listen to Chef. Keep going.
No, Chef. I think that sure you could keep using the existing one, Chef, but I do think they should make a better version. We're talking about
Scourge of
like
Gyrans, basically, right?
Basically,
like
Chef. I'm saying. Yeah. For context, not all Scourge of Gyran War Scrolls are straight improvements. Some are side grades. A great example is the Deepkin, the Namarti Thralls. They literally cost the same points as the one from the book, and they just do something a little different. I don't know that's. I think it's better, but arguably not. Yeah. So
it always depends on your play style, right?
That's very true,
Yeah.
and that's the play style for the Deepkin one is they fight and then they move 6 inches away. They run away, which is a thing that I'm
Cowards.
into.
Oh.
Yeah, I love cowardly elf shit. Chef, what would you want your Scourge of Gyran Arcanaut company to do? How would you want to be different?
He doesn't.
I was thinking a once per game, something gnarly, like once per game at the start of the combat phase, you can pick them up and move them.
Hey, Nelazar.
You pick them up out of combat and put them near like a boat that's kind of nearby, but far enough away from combat that they maybe escape it. Just something gnarly like that. Deepkin not Deepkin, well, Deepkin kind of too, but KO are this army that really relies on these like once per game choke point moments.
Sorry, are we talking about Deepkin now?
KO. Okay. KO really relies on like this one trick that happens once per game and really is super impactful or not if you don't get it right. And I think that's sort of one of the elements of their playstyle. So I would love to see Arcanaut Company get something like that. Like I was saying, once per game, they're in combat, roll die on a 2-up. I wouldn't do 3-up. It's too tied to the War Scroll. I might even just make it happen. Once per game, you get them in combat. If they're wholly within 12 of a boat, they can pull out of combat and be placed somewhere else within 12 of the boat, outside 9 enemies, something like that. You can just put them on the other side. Okay. Yeah, that'd be super cool, right? It's like narrative. They just once per game, they're like, boom, we're out of here. You keep your squad alive. It doesn't really hurt the other player. The other player still got the movement. Then they would know the deal. They know you could do that. So it's like, cool, I charge, you leave. I'm here now. I knew that was going to happen. You're there. You're safe. It's not really that. It's like a powerful ability, but it's like not as feels bad for your opponent because they know it's going to happen. I think it's cool. Something like that. And then what I was saying, kind of interesting. It's funny. I was thinking, I was like, what artifact or heroic trait or any of that would I give them? Because I was looking through their existing ones and I'm like, they're all pretty cool. I was actually thinking most of their artifacts are, like I said earlier, once per game, really powerful things. I was like, let's give them a series of artifacts that are put on a character, 12-inch bubble, just some little buff, especially to Arcanaut Company again, because we were talking about this last week where you can kind of like buff a unit, not just through changing the unit's war scroll, but like maybe introducing a foot character with an ability or an artifact or heroic trait. But you guys have too many, like, it's cool, and again, I say it because I know it's part of your play style, but the army's play style, but there's too many like artifacts and stuff that are like once per game this crazy thing happens. I'd say give KO a list of 3 artifacts that's a little more toned down, 6-up ward bubble, 6-up +1 to charge bubble, just like light things. 6-up ignore the first damage bubble, so not 6-up, 12-inch, something like that. But again, a lot of these order armies are really in good spots right now.
That's good. Oh, so is this segment over then, since everyone's fine?
Not everyone's fine.
All right, who's next?
Who is next? Let's move right on. Let's do it.
You're in charge.
Here we go. We're moving right on. Coffee. Oh, here you go. Meg, you just painted this for John.
I painted it a while ago, but yeah, it was like, oh, cool. Here's this one unit I can do that's quick and eats up a few points. It like you can squeeze it into a 2,000 point list to make it done. And then everyone's like, well, I don't want to like John's like, well, this isn't a good unit, so I'm not going to play it.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn it.
Right. We tried telling
We did talk about this, but I'm like, I don't care.
Well,
like,
no, it's
I'm
good.
trying to hit 2,000 points, and I did it.
It's good that you did it.
And now we have it.
And frankly, the problem with these, this is an artillery.
This is the
again.
one, Ty, this is the one I tried to paint as a speed paint. He dared me to do a speed paint. This is what I chose.
Oh.
Two
That's
models.
not bad. Yeah.
It was like, it came out all right. But
Yeah.
I still had to fix it.
The problem with these, Meg.
Yes. What's wrong with it?
The problem with these, from the perspective of someone who's painting them for John, is that we got one in the big order that actually Chef of all people helped hook us up with buying for Lumineth. The problem is whenever you have artillery, you take 0 or you take like 3. There's no in between.
Nope. Take one. Make it work.
But
like against 3 cannons.
Right. But of course on the stream, viewers aren't interested in this,
so
right?
Frustrated with me.
So you need to either have 3 or 0. We have 1. It's
really funny.
It's never going to show up on stream.
It's really funny, you guys. Like, side note, we need to get back to this because I want to know what's up with it and what we need to fix. But the bumping of heads between somebody who wants to just paint for enjoyment, but also to like help the channel, versus somebody who's like, AoS is first. We need to have good lists. And I'm like, I don't care. I'm not painting 3 of these. I'm going to paint 3 corpse cards.
We won't.
But not
right. 3 corpse
lists.
cards nobody wants. Nobody's ever asked for 3 corpse cards.
I wanted them. That's why we painted them.
right.
But anyways, what's wrong with this? Why? What do we need to do to fix it?
Again, most artillery.
You need 3, right? So how do we make it so that you only need 1?
That's a fair point. I think to make it so that you only need 1, you need to give it some kind of rule where it's likely to pull the rule off with just 1 model. Like a really good example of this is what makes the Hellsmiths of Hashut artillery so effective, right? The first one, the Bombard, it's very likely, it's decently likely, it's 3 ups, to turn off commands on the unit it hits. That's very powerful. You don't need to do a lot of damage. It's not about doing a lot of damage. It's about turning off CP. Which is big, because you do that in the shooting phase. Now that unit maybe can't counterfire, or they don't have alt defense or alt attack. Mm-hmm. If you did in your opponent's turn, maybe they can't power through. It's very powerful, actually.
Okay.
By contrast, similarly, the other Hellsmith of Hashut one just does bonkers damage to 1 monster or war machine. So you need to kind of put this thing in a similar role. This is the city's problem, is that the cannons don't do anything other than shoot and do damage. So you need 3 of them. You can make this interesting if you give it a 2-up or 3-up ability that's something like the unit's movement is halved, or the unit's drops a charge die, or something like that. That's all you really need to do. And then one of them is kind of interesting. In other words, a good comparison is sharks. You only really need 1 shark.
Oh, okay.
It's great to have 2.
That's right, because they come in units of 1, right?
Sharks come in units of 1. Sharks are Deepkin artillery. It's just,
but they can move around and do stuff.
Because Deepkin don't fight this. Because lore-wise, Deepkin don't fight this way.
Right.
So like, it's
this is very like Battlemaster's Mighty Cannon.
Yes, very much, yeah. So
Deep cut.
So you need like either to make them damage-wise pretty decent and give somebody 3. Somebody in the shooting phase, the way I kind of think of it is like this. Somebody in the shooting phase with 3 of these should be able to take out a unit of 5 Stormcast Vindictors.
But,
like, those are 3-up armor, 2 health. That's
you mean
10,
currently?
Currently. And cannons for cities can if you take veteran cannoneers. Otherwise, artillery needs to have a cute trick. It needs to shut off CP. It needs to drop a charge die. Mm-hmm. It needs to have movement. It needs to do It needs to put like a mortal wound thing on them, like flaming or something. Like it has to do something else So I guess that would be what I would say. Give this to Lumineth and say...
Oh, Cannoneers?
No,
Wait.
no. Change it so that you only need one, like
Yeah.
you're saying. And then it hits, and it does... the -1 hit is pretty good. Franz, you're not wrong. So
why can't you take one now then?
you can, and John did, but it does so little damage. I guess like the...
Oh yeah, the -1 to hit. Maybe if it wasn't once per battle, would that help?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
The -1 hit is okay.
Maybe like if you roll and you can do it every time, but you have to roll 3 up or something. Or
Even
something.
that,
Like,
yeah,
so you
even
can do
that.
it more. I don't know.
I don't know. Some people would prefer the once per battle, but
I don't know. All right.
yeah.
Well, who's next on our list? On our wish
Yeah.
list? Leah, yes, I'm making a a fruit salad. Are you gonna?
Oh wait,
get the
no,
next-
because I have one more thing.
Oh.
So then the second thing for Lumineth, again, I know this is crazy. Ready? A third spell lore to pick from. I would give Lumineth a third spell lore. They already have 1, and then 2 from Scourge Ran. I would love it if this December they actually got a third one to pick from.
What? Why?
And I think it should be focused on
Oh.
stone units.
Oh,
weirdly.
okay. That's
'Cause
fair.
The stone units are kind of hurting right now. Again, give me a Stone Guard hero phase move. Give me something to make them a little faster, charges, plussing to charges, something a little bit on the Stone Guard. I think the funny thing about Lumineth right now is that you play an elf army, and what you get when you do kind of the John thing that we've painted so far, the Vanari, is you get really like a really rank and flank style high elf army. And then when you go wind, you get this like almost you tech into like
Very
the
elite,
Deepkin.
right?
They're elite. They move super fast. Or you can do stone stuff where your army is kind of a dwarf army at that point. It almost is functionally a dwarf army. Slow, hits hard, all the hammers, blah blah blah.
This is the Tariel and Keeley crossover army we've all been wanting.
Exactly. Yeah.
All
All right. Let's take
Let's
a
move
break.
on.
Let's take a break.
Oh, okay.
We have other.
We still have,
What time is it? Oh my god. We
You
still
know,
have
6 to get through.
6. Oh, okay. We'll do one more. We'll do one more and then take a break.
Tree Lord.
Oh yeah,
I just saw this.
Sylvaneth just need a classic, just an upgrade on the classic Tree Lord, not the Tree Lord Ancient, not the Spirit of Durthu, who is not a unique character by the way, but literally just the classic Tree Lord needs an upgrade. He is pretty lackluster compared to the Ancient, who even is also kind of lackluster compared to Spirit of Durthu.
Yeah, what's wrong with him?
You spend kind of a decent amount of points on this model that just doesn't get enough attacks, and he ends up kind of being in whiff city. Meaning,
Whiff City.
Whiff city, I like to call it. So it's like you look at the stat line, and
legends him.
As somebody playing against a Tree Lord
Wow.
Ancient, I'm a Tree Lord. I'm never afraid of a Tree Lord. I'm like, honestly, weirdly, Belthanos is kind of similar. Especially if I know my opponent doesn't have CP for all attack with Belthanos, I'm going like, I'm like, max I take 3 points of damage from this thing. Durthu is not like that, because Durthu hits and wounds on 2s, and he takes the Glimmering and all this shit, and he's just like, does 20 damage like we saw yesterday. So, yeah, I just don't worry about this guy. I'm like, cool, I'm going to go into combat with this guy. He's going to do like 3, 5, or 7 points of damage tops. And then I'm going to probably kill him with whatever I went in. And he shouldn't feel that way, I think. Or if he's
Sure.
going to feel that way, do something where he can teleport. Give him a teleport. Give him a teleport like a tree revenants. Like, even if it's once per game, something. I know they can already do a lot of teleporting in this army, but I think you could do something super interesting where if you're going to make him a little on the lighter side, not hit quite so hard, he needs
thanks,
to be,
Molecule.
give him 10 control, give him something cute.
Thank you, Molecule, for the gifted membership.
More like tree guy. Yeah, he's not really, Lord is a strong word, Polly, you're right. Yeah, thank you, Polly.
That was
Thank you, Polly,
Molecule.
for the gifted membership.
Yeah. Oh my God. Here, can you update, please?
Thank you, Molecule, for the gifted membership.
Oh my gosh.
Of course, big supporter of the channel. Oh man, he puts over a goal. What an overachiever.
What did I do?
Molecule.
Do you know how to type?
Yeah. It's just,
Oh, okay.
It's just that we have a trash bag on the computer.
Got it. Yeah. Now, are you done airbrushing?
Actually, I might be.
So then we can take the trash bag off.
Yeah.
Molecule, tree lord, more like tree board.
Thank you, Molecule.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Molecule.
Tree Lord, not really. He needs an upgrade. Okay, so this is kind of what they end up looking like after the airbrushing, and now we're gonna do the fun splotching pattern.
Oh yeah, that's like the money shot. That part.
Okay, let me kind of reorganize my space here.
Okay.
How are you doing, Meg?
Oh, you know, I think I've gotten like 3. I'm on my 3rd one. Takes a while. It takes a while, which is why I need extended journeys time. Because hanging out with these guys, for some reason, is very motivating.
It's nice to have friends.
It is
hanging
nice
out
to
with.
have friends. He said splotch, not splooge, Meg. So
I think-
not the money shot. Okay, fair.
I think the internet is and social media gets a lot of unfortunately, like lots of tools can be used bad or good, but certainly developing friends all over the world is great.
It is very cool. In fact, we're talking about heading to the UK again this year.
Love that.
Well, this year coming up.
Love that delicious lime smell.
Okay, that doesn't seem like
Lime candy.
it should be that way though.
It doesn't seem like it should be that way. I
Yeah.
don't know why it is. Hey, Meg. Earlier today when we were setting for the stream, I told you I didn't need either of those two. But what I need is specifically, it's like a little tool with a rubber tip on it. So you could either hand me some of those. I could try to find
Please,
them
yeah,
myself.
here, take it. I don't want to look. I see the stick tool, but there's no tip on it. Don't come again just to insult our perfectly salted food. Well, I won't come over just for that reason, but it may happen. I can't promise. No, listen, I had a great time. We have to have a complaint. We have to have a meme complaint, right? But I really loved it. I was like, Zach, can we please go back? He's like, we're going to go to Italy and Germany and the Netherlands. And I'm like, can we just go to the UK instead? Terrible.
No, I definitely want to go to those
No,
other
I know.
countries.
I do too.
And
And this didn't come up. Like, I don't know what I did. I made a news thing for this, but I guess it didn't process correctly. But there is that Netherlands event happening in April. So we're like crossing our fingers. We don't know. We're crossing our fingers that we're sorry, Looney. We're crossing our fingers that GW is like, hey, come over and stream our event and we'll pay for it.
I'll be
we're
honest
like,
with you.
that'd be amazing.
I'll be honest with you, I'm not crossing my fingers for that. I know that they will not do that.
Yeah.
That is thousands of dollars and
But they flew over
they did fly coach over.
Coach
Yeah, you're
from
not wrong.
Australia, which I think is a lot more,
Probably.
yeah, than us going, yeah. So it'd be pretty cool. Like, I'm like, please, Andy, please don't have your shit together so that you need us to stream. I would love that. And then we can go to the Netherlands and see Polly. It'd be great. Yeah, Polly's in the Netherlands, so go track him down, you guys. We outed him.
Outed them. It's not that big of a country.
It's not that big. You'll probably find him at the supermarket. Thank you, Molecule. Food that has read the Wikipedia entry on spice. He's talking about their unsalty food.
Yeah, I will say that I really enjoyed my time in the UK. My favorite parts of the UK were seeing my friend Soups, and especially Soups because we hung out with him the most. But the rest of you as well. Barry, it was super cool to meet Barry. I wish I had gotten to spend more time with Barry. I got there kind of late because I think some Thai food I had made me sick. I have no idea, but then I was okay.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. I do remember
I
that happening.
I got late to
Yes.
Bad Moon. Yeah.
Yes.
But Yusuf, Umi, we met Boris, we met
Minimare.
we met Minimare, we met
Polly.
That was super cool. We met also, oh my gosh, they haven't been around for a while. I think they've been busy with
We met Voodoo. I met Voodoo. You guys were off tra-la-laing around. Salute. We met,
yeah, they're building the barn house.
Yes.
And they're super white. Oh
Laura.
my God. Yeah, Laura and with
Captain
teeny tiny
Mannerings.
Captain Mannerings, yes.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun, but that was my favorite part. my second favorite
And
part.
Thunder. We met Baby
Oh,
Thunder.
we met Thunder.
Yeah, little baby. He's
Dude,
so nice.
Soups also took us to a this is one of the coolest things I've ever seen in my life. I'm a big fan of ancient Rome history, and Soups took me to
you
my
were all
first.
over that.
He took us to our first Roman ruin thing that was in the UK.
Oh, right.
And it was really cool.
And that's where he broke his knee.
I got over. Soups mortally wounded himself. I got a refrigerator magnet. It was a lot of fun.
Yep.
I got to see Roman mosaic.
Yeah, you gotta.
It was awesome.
Ew, Soups, ew. Rude.
Food in the UK.
Fair, though.
All right, my favorite food in the UK. Not my favorite food. I would say my favorite food experience
pies,
is when you, me, and Polly and Soups went to that
Oh yeah, that was
cake.
funny.
And
Because they were rude. I'm like, oh yeah, you don't tip out here.
No, but I love that Soups and Polly were just let's eat. Well, especially Soups and you were let's eat a bunch of sugar and candy shit right now.
Oh,
and I was
that. Okay.
I was like, no, guys.
Not Sunday roast or whatever
I was
it's
like,
called.
guys, fuck off. I was like, you guys are crazy. We're gonna get sick. It's gonna be awful. And then we sat down and we ate some of it. And I was like, oh my god,
You could
this
not get
stuff
over that,
Just
yeah.
tastes clean.
It tasted fine. It looked like American garbage, and it tasted totally normal.
It just had
food.
it just had two. It had
Yeah.
1/3 of the sugar we put in there, shit like that. And so that's what I'll say. You guys, the UK, definitely better at sweets than
For sure.
than standard
Probably
American.
all of Europe, to be
Again,
honest. We'll have to find out.
The thing that's
eventually.
the thing that's always hard about the US is we have some of the worst versions of everything, but we also have some of the best versions of everything.
All right, but that's fine. We're talking about the UK.
Well, no, because it's comparison, because that's what people
guess.
do in life. They compare what they're used to what they're
I
experiencing
guess.
new, right? So I was really blown away from this, just the level of yumminess in that stuff and how it didn't make me feel sick. But
yeah, and that's why we have to go back.
non-sugary food.
But yeah, when
On
we
the other
do,
hand.
we'll definitely set up. If and when we do, we'll definitely set up another meetup.
Yeah.
Because that was fun. All right, should we get back to your thoughts, because we're running out of time, and you have a lot of thoughts. I noticed. No.
Sure.
Skip it. Skip the segment. I think
Okay.
that would make Polly happy.
Drop the whole segment.
Just drop
I'm
it.
doing
Just
my
stop talking about it. Yeah.
Here, I'll show you. I honestly, it's kind of weird. I used not a very good brush for this to do the splotches.
Why? Why are you doing that?
It needs to be able to kind of make these dots and like this, pressing in and making a dot. And I don't really want to do that with decent brushes.
Sure.
Just press them directly into the
Oh, yeah.
model.
Makes sense.
So I'm kind of careful about it. What brush I use, yeah. And then you kind of want these these little goofy shapes. They should look splotchy, for lack of a better word.
Hey, Dissonance. That's okay. It's nice to see you. Internet dark. Yeah, I go through periods like that too, Dissonance. Don't worry about it. Sometimes you just need a break. Zach steals other people's clothes. Interesting. All right, Zach, you need to move on to your thoughts, because we have a lot of thoughts. So I'm gonna take us to your thoughts. Talked about Tree Lord already.
Oh, I didn't say. Go back 1 second. I didn't say what other thing I thought would be cool. In
You
addition
do
to a
this. I'm
war
gonna take a
scroll.
restroom break.
I thought it was sort of hard to find what else, but honestly, it'd be interesting to give them a spell lore, a different spell lore. And what if you? It's tough because they almost kind of need their existing spell lore to put trees down. But what if you switched it and still made a spell, figured out some way to make a spell that is maybe harder to cast, not unlimited, but puts a tree down and does maybe something else, like mortal damage to enemy units near it. And then gave them some other spells directly that are just completely different. But I don't know. It's sort of an interesting concept, thinking about giving Sylvaneth a spell lore that doesn't let them put unlimited trees down. I don't know. As a non-Sylvaneth player, but somebody who's Sylvaneth curious and plays against them a lot, I would say you know, I think a lot of people's instinct would be like, no, I need to be able to put my trees down. But that's what I'm saying. I think you still have to give them a spell in the lore that puts trees. I don't know. Okay, so that's Sylvaneth. Next, Daughters of Cain. All right, so Blood Sisters are what we call melee snakes, and they're really not bad. But everything else in the art, everything else has gotten some kind of lovely attention in the past few months or like year or so. Even Blood Stalkers, who are melee snake, who are the shooty snakes, unbeknownst to a lot of people, because Daughters is not the most popular army, but unbeknownst to a lot of people, they've dropped quite a bit in price. And that was sort of one of the they've been the terrors of previous editions. So doing something for them that would be like I don't know, make them a little more interesting. The thing is that this army is also like several of these armies, including Daughters, I don't really think need that much help. But it would be the big mechanism for Daughters. If you've ever like stopped to think about what is my army's kind of mechanism, what is like a main feature of my army, a main characteristic. One of their big ones is that when they get their buffs off, they're totally insane and will ruin anything. When they don't get their buffs off, then they're pretty lackluster, and then like offensively they're maybe still a little bit above average, but defensively they're very easy to beat up. So yeah, I'm kind of with Polly, like 20 units, because they come in units of 10. Yeah, 20 that'd be 40 wounds. That'd be crazy. Yeah, it'd be cool to see something where these guys could instead of getting the fight first, could choose to fight last and get some kind of defensive buffs from it, sort of like cities and orders. Like, if they choose to fight last, then they get +1 to their save and or 5-up ward or something like that. Something that can kind of take a hit and tar pit things a little bit. But again, I feel like in this kind of game design, which I'm not like knowledgeable about, other than just playing games a lot, like all of us, and not any more than you guys, right? It's like, do you want to give an army that has a weakness? Do you want to give it something that fills in its weakness? Like its weakness is kind of part of what makes it interesting and maybe also balanced. We've talked before. We said like this is one of the problems that I know in 40K especially they do with quote unquote good guy elves, is they say we're gonna make them fragile, hit hard, and expensive and low numbers, and then they're like, all right, let's also give them a -1 to hit. Okay, let's also give them a 4-up ward in this one. They like then go through, it feels like, and they're like, what are all the ways we could make them a little tankier? It's like this is not an army you should be making tankier. So I don't know. Like I that's sort of my take on it. And then I think the second thing I would give Daughters for sure is a second spell lore. I know I'm giving out.
Oh my god.
I know I'm giving out a lot of spell lores. Their spell lore right now is quite good. It's got a mortal wound damage spell that's not bad. It's got Mind Razor, which is incredible, and it has Run and Charge. It's really good. But I think you could just give them something else interesting, toss it in there. They have 2 prayer lores now. Give them 2 spell lores. That's my thinking.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Once per game, 2-up ward, like Chorfs. Oof, I don't know. Another prayer lore. Yeah, 3rd prayer. Listen.
Give them 2 prayer lords.
And well, they already have 2.
And give them 2 more.
Get 2 more. Oh my god.
All right, who's next? Zach.
Oh man, we're really going through these.
Yes. We have fan stuff too.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. The Stormstrike's Chariot for Stormcast needs to be better.
It's so cute too. I'm like, this is a unit. If I played this army, I'd want to play it. I'd want to run it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I wouldn't want to paint the chariot, but that's fine. Actually, the chariot's pretty cool.
We have 2 of them.
Yeah, right. I know, and you
painted.
guys never want to play it, and I think it's a really cool looking model.
It's a bummer.
So what's wrong with it?
It's weird. It just doesn't do very much. Everybody wants to point out that chariots have this really cool, like this thing. They're like, okay, well, hold on, Zach. This thing can charge, do D3 mortal damage on the way in. Wow. And then power through. When it powers through...
Does it get to power through for free or something?
No.
Oh.
You still have to pay for it. It gets to move extra.
Extra?
Extra. Yes. Thank you, Polly. Yeah. So, chariots are cool. I'm with Molecule, or not
Can't
Molecule.
even scout.
I'm with Polly on this. Chariots are cool as a concept. For whatever reason, most chariot rules in most armies are bad.
Oh, that's too bad.
One of the things I think they need to think about is like, what do chariots? What is
do
a
you
chariot?
do?
Chariots are funny because like in antiquity.
Do you mean like, are they cavalry or are they artillery or like is that
they
what you
should
kind of
really
mean?
be light mobile artillery?
Yeah,
right.
That's what I would think.
In combat, and that's kind of their actual role in history in antiquity. But
Right.
unfortunately, they also like, it's kind of funny because there was a period in Mesopotamia and stuff where chariots were kind of a big part of combat in like actual warfare, but they got outclassed pretty quick. Like pretty
Sure.
quickly, people realized it's just better to have a single horse. So chariots really don't make sense.
I guess that makes sense lore-wise too, then, right? Why they'd be a little shittier, but there has to be something about them.
This is a
that's worth
game. This is a
bringing
game.
them.
So
Yeah.
they have to be, and they're cool. And these aren't, we want them to be cool. So they need to be cool. That bow right there on the back, for example, that's like a Stormcast great bow. That thing does 1 damage. Nobody even takes that. That bow should absolutely do at least
What
2
about
damage.
giving it magic? Like, does it have like?
Well,
what if the
maybe
chariot?
not for a Stormcast one, but a lot of them
Oh,
that
do
would
they
be
not
cool.
do magic?
They
I don't know much
they're
about
like
Stormcast.
they're like meh on magic. They're like an average
Well,
average.
Why
low.
not give this magic then?
Yeah, you could. Well,
I don't know.
because
Would that help?
Well,
Like,
I
just
think like you,
kind of like introduce a different.
I think using the existing model,
Yeah.
it wouldn't make sense.
You'd need like a wizard or something on top. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
there's
kind
already
of
no-
what I imagine is going on here. Like they could just be wizards, but they don't look like wizards. Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
Stormcast wizards have the
They like.
I mean,
look
they
like,
actually look pretty
look
similar.
like
but,
wizards.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I think the bow needs to do more damage, or the spear needs to do more damage.
Transport could be cool. Oh,
Yeah, take a 5-man
yeah,
squad.
like it's like a different type of teleport. Yeah.
Yeah, like
that'd be
you-
kind of fun.
At the start of their move, you pick a unit wholly within 6 of them. That's 5 or less models, and then you move it and then drop
Yeah.
them off. Yeah, something like that.
An Uber. It's literally calling an Uber.
There's a lot of things I think they could do to make this. To make again, kind of, I'm saying Stormcast chariots, but in general now.
Oh.
The problem here now is that Sunstealer wheelers, the goblin ones, are too good. So they need to like chill out and figure out chariots over there in Nottingham.
I see. Make sure when we see Matt Rose next, you tell him.
Yeah, chariots either suck for most armies,
Figure
or
it out,
they're
Matt.
way too OP'd for goblins right
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
Our friend.
Yeah, something like this. Any of these are good. Like, anything that makes the chariot more than just I charge, I do 1, 2, or 3 mortal damage. I fight, I do no damage because I suck at fighting, and then I power through for a CP and do a little bit more damage. It's just not that interesting.
Damage damage?
Not much.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and then as far as Stormcast goes, I hate to say it, they could definitely do with a lot of enhancement, third enhancement, like 3 more enhancements for a lot of things. But I'll be honest, I know you guys don't want to hear it, but they absolutely could use a second spell.
More spells. Oh my god. See, that's why this thing needs magic.
No, you
For
can't.
for the spells.
No, there's no wizards on it. You
You
can't.
just put a little hat on him and he'll be fine. Give him a little wizard hat.
Well, again, they just don't normally do that. Say things like please add a hat.
Please add a wizard hat. It's like a little cone.
They don't give you a model or anything. They're just like, please add a hat if you want this to be a wizard.
Yeah. Figure it out. We want to see what you kit bash.
The business department comes down. Matt, are you okay?
You know this isn't going to help us sell more models.
Matt, are you on drugs?
I know. Well, I don't know. I don't know.
Wait, the
much about
newest
Stormcast,
White Dwarf,
so.
Nelazar, gave Stormcast a new spell lore.
Oh my gosh!
Is
you
it-
got your wish.
is it,
Karotmas came early this year.
Is it match play legal, or is it
Is that what I'm getting for Christmas?
spell lore for Stormcast Eternals?
Because I didn't ask for
Yeah.
that. Okay, can we move on to the next one?
The wrong kind of lore tuber.
All right. Here we go.
Meg is so stressed getting through
I'm not
these.
stressed.
Okay.
It's just, I don't
Okay.
like doing how you and Saray do where you rush everything at the end. And I want to pay enough attention to fan stuff.
Okay.
That's our community, and that's what matters.
I like how Meg took this opportunity to also throw Saray under the bus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fucking Saray.
All right. So I'll be honest with you. As a Deepkin player, I don't really feel like Deepkin need much help. They're in a really
why
good spot.
did you pick them?
Well,
what's up with that? It's not Volturnos you're talking about.
No, see, Achillean
It's just
King.
an Achillean King.
The Achillean King specifically, he's not bad.
Oh, a chariot racing game. I love that.
He's
Okay,
not
sorry.
bad, but I think the problem with him is, I don't know. Again, I kind of struggle to think what Deepkin could actually use. Like what war scroll I look at, I'm like, this war scroll is awful. Like basically every war scroll in Deepkin, I'm like, oh, it's okay. I could try it out.
At least okay. Like
Yeah,
okay
or,
at
like,
worst.
No, like even like interesting, like pretty good.
Oh.
Like
okay on the good side.
Yeah.
Of okay.
I think it's a very well balanced book right now. Everything is like pretty good. The book is kind of hanging right around the 50% win rate. It's also a great book in that it does reward players who are more advanced. Not necessarily meaning like they're better players, but they have more reps with the army. It is a high skill ceiling. But if you're new and picking it up, I think every war scroll is pretty much okay. So I don't really know like what you would do. For me with the Achillean King, I'm like, I would take him hitting a little less harder for some defense. But again, that's sort of like the conflict with an elf army. It's like, do you really want that?
A school of minnows.
Well,
Wait, you know what they need? What they need are manifestations. Is that
we
something?
have, I mean,
Oh wait,
we have
do they?
the best fucking
oh, that's
manifestation
right. That's
in
right.
the
You
game.
just the one guy. I'm thinking
Yeah.
like little. Yeah, you're
One,
right. You're
and
right,
two,
you're right.
sorry.
But I do like a school of minnows, like
But
like
we're
little
not talking
things to
about-
like little piranhas.
But we're
or
talking about
something.
Scourge of Iran. We're talking about
Yeah. Fine.
We're talking about variant war scrolls for
Brad, I'm
existing
with you.
models.
Oh my god, look at this arrow. Can we show it really quick? It's so sad. You guys,
it broke.
Have you guys all experienced this? Whoops.
It just broke. Oh my god.
I'm like, hold it
She's
under
like
the
grabbing
camera.
me and hurting my hand while she's
Look.
doing this.
We've all had that experience.
Crazy. Okay. Yeah, so I think like the Achillean King is I don't know. I definitely struggled to think about what war scroll I'd be interested in. But he's this unit where I'm like, yeah, I'm probably never gonna take him. The Eidolons are just better, even though they're a lot more expensive. He's fast, he hits hard, but he kind of goes somewhere, hits hard, and then sits there and dies. It's like someone's like, cool, I don't want that to happen again. So they like
Bam.
go over and kill him. And he's pretty ezy to kill.
Okay.
he-
So make him more like tanky then? So he's not as easy to kill?
I mean,
think he needs that?
The whole army has this problem where it's like at the end of the day, if he's close enough to a wizard, he goes somewhere and kills something. Now it's the next turn, whether it's your turn or your opponent's turn, he can just teleport away if you get the roll. So it's hard to justify making them super tanky in any way. He did used to have, what people used to take on this guy was the thing that gave him that he was -1 to be hit. Deepkin, the whole army can be -1 to be hit if they're in the right tide. So again, and there's an artifact that he can do that also does that for him. So there's a lot of options
A lot
for
of
him.
like overlap options, it
Yeah.
sounds like.
So I frankly I really struggle. I don't know if you are a Deepkin person. Tell me, like, seriously, again, what would you want from Scourge of Iran? Because I sort of struggle to to know where to go with this. Yeah. As far as what I would give them, there's a lot of options. We've got good artifacts. We've got good
You need more spell lore.
heroic traits. We do have one spell lore.
There's a meme in there.
We have one spell
Come on,
lore.
guys.
I'll be honest.
More spell lore.
It would be hard to talk me out of the existing spell lore because our unlimited spells that teleport, it's kind of how the army works. So giving it a second spell lore would be interesting.
I think we know the theme. Is this a bit? Like, is this a bit you put together?
No, I was going through it last night and I was like, yeah, a lot of spell lores are fun. Like, they're fun because unlike artifacts and when you take a new artifact or a new heroic trait, you take an artifact or heroic trait, and that's it. And that's on your guy. You get 3 more new ones to pick from.
Yeah.
The problem with doing that is almost always when you give somebody 3, like, hear me out though, folks. When you give...
Hear me out. More spell lore.
Wait, Ty, that's a really good idea. If the Kellian King was like the soggy Gnashtooth and teleported on the board edges, that would actually be super cool. No, I'm not memeing. Like, hear me out, Nelazar. Hear me out. Most factions are in this spot where you look at your heroic traits, you look at your artifacts, and you're like, okay, there's almost always a clear winner. Or you're like, there's a few different cool ones, but again, unfortunately, there's usually a clear winner. The cool thing about spell lore is that it introduces 3 spells that can be used throughout the course of the game. And so when you give me a spell lore, let's say Daughters of Cain, Mind Razor is really hard to pass up, but Mind Razor only goes off on an 8, and the army doesn't have a lot of plus to cast outside Marathi. It has none, actually. So I'm kind of like, yeah, I'll take something else. Like, if I'm lucky, I get Mind Razor off once a game anyway. So, like, give me some other spell lore. Let me try these other 3 spells and see if they work, like, more interesting for my playstyle. So, yeah, I do think spell lores are, like, multiple spell lores are compelling for every... I think every army that's, like, halfway decent at wizarding should at least have 2 spell lores. And what armies are, like...
That's fair.
What armies are, like, only touching into magic the tiniest bit? Stormcast, ogres. Like, what armies are you say, like, they're, like, kind of okay at magic, but not that great? Stormcast, ogres. I would maybe submit Nighthaunt. You know, maybe OBR, although no, because their army is led by Mortisians who are wizards. So, like, a lot of armies kind of don't need it, but a lot of armies that have, like, decent wizards in volume with a couple plus the cast here and there. I don't know. I think it's interesting to give them multiple spell lores. They go a little further for your bang for your buck, I think.
Well, let's hear about the next spell lore request you have.
Okay, here we go.
What spells should the tanks get?
Yeah. So unfortunately, the answer, like, I'll just cut to the chase here. Almost for sure, cities should pick up a second spell lore. And the reason is, hear me out.
Specifically for the tanks, though.
Yeah, hear me out.
Okay.
Cities have really good artifacts and heroic traits. They absolutely do not need any new ones. You would have to make really... Brett's in chat. He'll confirm this. You would need to make really good things, and they might even be too... Like, Cosmopolitan Leader is already almost too good. It requires a 3-up roll, but it's so damn good. Glimmering, so damn good. Like, there's so many really good heroic traits and artifacts for cities. They do not need any more.
Do you think for their Christmas present they should get a debuff instead?
No,
it's like a lump of coal.
Fun.
You've been bad. Here's your lump of coal. Cities.
That's not fun for them.
I mean, I think it's fun.
Yeah, but then as far as so my other thing I thought for cities instead of a spell lore would be a new faction, a new sub-faction that techs into the tanks. Does something with tanks. Because I think the tank, the humble steam tank, or you could give them a new set of heroic traits that are kind of designed to affect war machines. Because then you could put something really interesting on your steam tank commander. That said, glimmering on a steam tank commander is incredible. Like, it's hard to pass up the existing cities, artifacts, and heroic traits. So I would like to see the existing steam tank get a new war scroll. I think you give steam tanks... They used to have this steam thing where it's like, I can be a little bit better at movement or I can be a little bit better at shooting. They do kind of already have that, but it's not very compelling either way when you power up a steam tank. So the steam tank powering up ability, which, like, I'm pretty sure the last time I played Brett, I don't even think he bothered using, like, the powering up because it's, like, not that... It's just, like, it gives, like, it gives the worst gun, like, a few more shots or something, a D6 more shots. The powering up needs to be, like, this tank cannot move this turn, but it gets to re-roll, or it gets, like, 2 extra shots with the cannon or whatever, like, or
that makes sense.
Or this tank moves this turn and moves an extra 4 inches or moves an extra.
Does,
like, it needs
so that
to be
doesn't
worth it.
happen now where like you moving impacts the like its ability to shoot and stuff?
No, it
Doesn't?
doesn't. It doesn't. It's just
Yeah, you're right. We got to go back to old school battle masters where the cannon can do one or two things. It can only move or shoot.
or shoot.
Can't do both.
Old school battle masters. Yeah. Right all along. Yeah, I think
Saves on dev time. Yeah.
the third thing I think the Steam Tank should be able to do, this,
Cast
some of you guys
spells?
are going to think this
More
is
magic?
crazy, is have access to its own spell lore. No,
Oh.
yeah, is, no, the third thing I think, it'd be cool if it can be like, I'm not that great at movement, shooting, and I'm pretty defensive, but once per turn, I can pick one of those 3 things and be even better. Like, even defense.
Oh, like Cato, like Jack of all trades.
Yes, kind of. Like you pick, okay, I need the Steam Tank to survive now. Or like
Early
even better,
Cato.
give the Steam Tank like one of them is like raise banners and it goes up to control 10 for a turn. So you're like, boom, I drive my Steam Tank on the objective, I do raise banners, whatever, or like this thing, and it goes up to control 10. It maybe can't shoot that turn or whatever. It has like some penalty, but like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd like the Steam Tank to be a little more flexible. I'm worried. I don't know, folks at home. I
want them to bring back the old box art. Is this still how you buy? I don't think
no.
that you buy it like this
actually,
anymore.
maybe this is the second thing. I
No,
was gonna
because
say.
what I remember, Rudy sent one and it came in this box, and we were like, "Oh, cool! It's the old box."
old timey box. Yeah, I have to say
They
that,
need a new. That's what they need—a new box. I guess they have
as
one.
far as a model, Meg, that is
Yes.
almost certainly going to Legends the next time its book comes out.
Oh, you think so?
I'm very sad that might happen here to the
You
Steam
think
Tank.
so?
I fucking love this model.
Why would they Legends it? What would?
I think
guess they could just come out with.
I think they'll
something
probably
new.
make something cooler,
Yeah.
and I'll probably love that more. But man, I
course.
really do love the old Steam Tank model.
Well, out with the old, in with the new. Last up is
Fur Slayers.
yeah, but specifically the little guy.
Yeah. So
Okay, I'm gonna just say, I was asking you. This guy only comes in this box, so you have to buy a Magmadroth.
yeah,
That's what they need. They need their own goddamn box.
Well,
That's ridiculous.
it is a little bit of a good deal because what happens?
It's a good deal, but if you don't want the Magmadroth, where do you get it?
You want the Magnetroth,
Well,
but you're right.
if.
What happens when you buy Magnetroth? This is the same thing that happens with a cart for Daughters of Cain. Is you get the cart, and the
And
cart can be ridden by a Hag Queen, a Slaughter Queen,
Yeah.
or a Bloodwrack Medusa.
So you get the extra models. I get that.
You get 3 units. You get 3 heroes with one
Sure.
box. No one's really complaining about that. I think it's a good deal. I get what you're
Alright,
saying.
alright. I just think it seems like, well, I don't know Fire Slayers, so to me, I'm like, this seems really inaccessible now to force some, like, if you want one of these guys. But again, I don't know how they work, so go ahead and tell us.
Well, no, I
what's
mean,
wrong with it,
I think-
what needs help.
No, I was gonna say I think the way most Fire Slayers.
Me talking about the way they sell it is not on the table.
Well, no, but I think the way most Fire Slayers, same with Daughters of Cain. Like in Daughters of Cain, if you can get one of these in a Spearhead box, it's amazing. So
Sure,
Daughters of Cain
yeah.
are like one of those armies with their old box that was a cart, 5 Doomfire Warlocks.
Fair soups.
No, a cart. I think it was 5 Doomfires, 5 Snakes, and 10 Witch Elves. That box. This was like when I started Sigmar. I started with Beastclaw Raiders, and I could just buy that box a few times. Daughters were the same way. It was incredible. Each box gave you a cart, which in turn gave you 3 character options. It gave you 10 Witch Elves, which you could do Sister Slaughter or Witch Elves. It gave you 5 Snake Ladies, which you could do Blood Sisters or Blood Stalkers. And it gave you 5 Doomfire Warlocks, who were just useful. It was like an amazing box. So like starting a Daughters of Cain army, this was 2022 when that box was still around. I just bought like 4 of them, or I think 3, to have 3 carts. And it's like this is amazing. This is a great way to start an army. You're buying this $80 box at the time, $80, 3 times, and you have like almost 2,000 points. You need 1 or 2 other things. So the Magnetroth's like okay for this, but I do actually agree with you. And I think the way you fix that problem, honestly, Meg, is you do him as Games Day model. You do like either model of the month or Games Day model. That's like, oh, here's the Games Day fire like rune sun.
I don't know what games day
Like
means.
we
The special edition boxes.
remember when Saray and I went to Adepticon, we got a special rat for Brad.
Yeah.
And then
I bought the same
Well,
one
because
I
we
didn't
weren't sure,
realize.
because I was like, I think it's the same, but I'm not sure. Yeah.
That's what I said, right?
Yeah,
Special
yeah.
edition something?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. This guy, the Rune Sun, the Rune Father, and the Rune Smiter, who can all go on top of a Magnetroth. Because the other problem is they all end up having the same, like, kind of...
Sure.
The pose works great when you're in a Magnadroth. Less great. It's like a T posing when
Yeah.
you're, like, on the foot.
So what
drop.
needs to be fixed here?
Well, I'll be honest with you. I looked through, and I know we have a couple Fire Slayer players in the chat.
We have more than one Fire Slayers player in chat.
I think so. I looked through everything because I'm only this is an army I'm maybe in my lowest tier familiarity. And I looked through and I was like, I don't know this army seems good. They have everything except for new units. They need new units. They need new models.
Yeah. And right. I'm like, I don't care about Scourge of Gyran. Well, I don't play them, right? But what I would like to see first is a different build for the Magmadroth. Anyway, sorry. What were you saying about the unit itself, though? Needing help.
The Rune Sun on foot seems like he could be interested. This army has like 1 million heroes. And they're all pretty good. But, like... And then it has a few units. And the units are pretty good. I guess... I was debating between this and Auric Hearthguard, which are the ones who have the cannon, the shooty guys.
Oh, cute.
I think the Rune Sun on foot could be a little more interesting.
In what way?
I just don't know. Okay, what I was saying is, of all the captures they have... they all buff a little and or fight well in varying degrees, but like kind of close either way. I think it'd be interesting to just make him strictly a buffing piece. His fighting is like kind of lackluster. I truly struggled for this, and what people will appreciate though is that I'm not going to suggest a spell lore because Fire Slayers don't do that.
Prayer lore?
A prayer.
Prayer, right,
well, they have 2 prayer lores, and their prayer lores are both really good.
They need another one. They need the tyranny of choice, just like you want to bestow upon everyone else.
The tyranny of choice. Yeah, I don't know. Fire Slayers, Deepkin felt like they were in good places. Deepkin as an army, I'll be honest, I don't even, like, if I was over the GW Design Studio, I'd be like, we can basically ignore these guys for the next 2 years. They don't need
2 years? But you don't know how everyone else is going to change in 2 years.
No, that's fair. But, like, they don't need new models. They're not fiending for new models like Fire Slayers are.
Sure, yeah.
We've got great infantry.
Dude, they're just going to Legends Fire Slayers.
Well, the rumor is that they're going to get folded into, like, Mountain Hold style dwarves, like more traditional dwarves.
Send them to Old
like
World.
Like the Lumineth of dwarves, basically. No, not sent to Old World. Stay in AoS. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Last one, Zach.
That was the last one.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, that was the last one. Great. We're done.
We did it.
All of the suggestions
What
from
did
Zach.
Spell
lore.
What did you, the viewer, think?
There you go. Let's get you in view.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Do you find that my suggestion of constant spell lores was...
And prayer lores, apparently.
No, I don't...
At the end, we decided they
No,
need more prayer lore.
No, Fire Slayers do not need
Stay
a new
on
prayer
brand.
Lore. They have really good prayer lores.
Oh. All right. Well, that's not as fun. I like how you gave everyone prayer lore or spell lore up until the end when you ruined it.
Yeah.
And didn't give them lore.
Yeah. No prayer lore.
Pretty good.
Well, Fire Slayers don't cast spells.
Yeah, that's why I said prayer.
I definitely think cities need a new spell lore, though.
Yeah.
Cities will be fun when they come out because they'll almost certainly get a terrain piece. I expected it to be a pretty big update when cities get new stuff.
Didn't they just get a bunch of new stuff?
Well,
because they came out with the rats, yeah. Like, oh no, it was Stormcast and rats. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind. I've been paying attention.
They need There's some super blurry picture of a big tank or something. People think they're getting.
I think their channel could use a second spell lore. Is Chef trying to make a joke about us? I don't get it. What channel? What are you talking about?
Yeah, I would love a huge Cogfort playset. I hope cities get a big playset.
What?
I literally want to be able to put the city's faction terrain down and it'll be Brett. I want Brett to be able to put the city's faction terrain down.
No,
and then
you'll set up for him so he doesn't get the joy of it.
Yeah, the faction terrain goes down, and then you get to put all your guys in it. You get to put 20 Fusiliers and 10 and a Alchemite Warforger and 10 steel helms, and it's like a big fort.
I mean, I feel like now you understand my love of setting up for Blood Bowl. Like, yeah, you have stands and then you put a bunch of stuff in it.
Oh,
It's
I
fun.
love
It's
setting
very
up terrain.
silly.
I love setting up terrain.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's one of my favorite parts of the hobby
Yeah.
is making terrain, building terrain, setting boards up.
Interesting.
But I'm saying I literally want the faction terrain for cities to be like,
Oh, this is interesting.
like a fourth of my army is in here.
I didn't realize you did the outline before the inside.
Yeah.
That seems harder.
Not with Abtalong, I think.
Oh, okay. Cool. That's good. I'm glad it's not too hard for you.
No, it works fine.
It kind of works.
Well, see the dots?
I do see dots.
No, wait, like the little ancillary dots?
Yeah.
Those, you want to put the black down first and then the white.
Though you just do like a dot in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. We have 13 minutes left.
Oh, no.
When should we do fan stuff?
Right now.
Right now?
Right.
You think so?
Right fucking now.
All right,
We're fucked. We're fucked on time.
Fucked? Okay.
Oh my god, everybody.
We can wait if you want.
No, we have to do it now. I'm not joking. You're right. It took too long. You were right all along.
Of course.
You're right. The stream
I'm
is.
always right. All right, there we go.
We have to go over. This
Gotta
is what,
show this one first.
honestly, this is Saray.
Because otherwise I'd forget it. And I already forget whose this was that I downloaded. So I'm going to look it up on my phone. But I wanted to show this one off first because I always forget when there's a video, like whose it was. Oh, I don't even have Discord on my phone. You guys, talking about getting off the internet, I did not write down whose this was, and I don't have Discord on my phone because I needed a break.
Wait, I can look.
You can look. Somebody else can call it out in chat as well, while because you're painting and running a stream. So somebody in chat can help us out because I screwed up and forgot to write the name down. But I thought this piece was super cool. Also, really always great to see Slanesh on stream.
Oh, you have the file names though, huh, Mick? Oh no, what you're saying
This
is
one I'm saying I didn't.
Okay.
All right, no one's gonna tell me.
No, I'll look.
Somebody look it up.
Go to the next one and we'll come
I
back.
am
How
going
about
to the
that?
next
Okay.
one. We're turning on the carousel now. Okay, this is Boomstick. No, sorry, not Boomstick. My bad. This is Cellar Goblin. This is Cellar Goblin's first. Thank you.
My glasses
Cellar
on.
Goblin's first
thank
finished
you, Suits.
painted army.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
really nice.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah. Nurgle's a really good army to dive into.
They're fun,
for
they're
that.
fun.
It's like not an insane amount of models. And sorry, is this 40k Nurgle? No, this is AoS Nurgle. Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
This looks great. That's
really
very cool.
cool.
It's cool to hear.
Congrats on your first army.
It's cool to hear that somebody's first army was an AoS army. I like
know.
40k and I hope it
No, we
does
don't.
well.
We
but
hate it.
no, I like
Just
it. But
kidding.
it's it's funny because like I'm starting to meet people. I met some people at Worlds, like multiple people who've never played a game of 40k,
Yeah.
and it's cool to see it. And this looks great. This is so cool.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Yeah.
Let's go back. I just want to make sure we have the name out there. This was Wraith 47.
Okay.
Yeah. So thanks.
The cape
Soups,
is great.
for looking that up. All right. Next, Chef. Look at Chef. What a nice. Speaking of Magmadroths, he did icicles
That's
on
right.
this
He's
one.
doing
He was
kind of-
excited about that.
Chef's been doing a lot of snowy stuff recently, so this is cool. Yeah. I like his blue.
It's a cool scheme. Yeah. I like the blue too.
How are you liking the icicle, Chef? How did you do it?
Yeah, the icicles are badass.
There's a few different ways to do it, but I think his came out quite good.
They are nice. Yeah.
And it's nice to know and see somebody who did something like icicles because, like I said, there are tutorials, but it's really nice to just be able to see someone
Right.
do it and then talk to that person directly.
Yeah.
I had that experience with Pat C and Resin Pour, and he just told me something immediately that I didn't know, and it was like,
This
wow.
is the Patsy we're talking about.
Yeah, that Patsy.
Just in case you guys were wondering.
Yeah.
Mandrels next Monday.
Pro Chef, also Pro Baser.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, Chef, I'm genuinely curious how you did your icicles, and I think, share it in Discord if you can, because they did come out very good, and that doesn't always happen with icicles, to be honest with you.
All right, next up. Oh, this is Melody. Melody has a bunch of other pictures of this. I just thought this was a very dynamic, cool way to show off what she's painted. But tons of yellow.
Oh,
these guys.
Melody Wallace?
Yeah, our
Oh,
Melody,
yeah,
yeah.
this is great. So, Melody and oh my god, why am I forgetting Melody's? Willow.
Okay.
Are starting a YouTube channel.
Oh yeah.
I think it's underway. It's 40K. They're doing battle reports. And they are, I've been here, and I really like, I've chatted with her a couple times about it. I like where they're at because we were here when we decided to start doing AoS. We all kind of became like, well, shit, we need like
We need to paint.
We need like these 6 armies at
Yeah.
least right now. And they're kind of going through that right now. They're having to just crank out armies. And one of the things that happens when you want to crank out armies like they're doing, but you also want them to look good, is, I'll be honest, you get really good really fast at figuring out shortcuts that just
work
well, look good, maybe don't look incredible, maybe don't blow your socks off, but it's like, how can I get these 17 orc vehicles like ready by next weekend?
Right.
And also look good, right? So you end up, like, airbrush is your friend for sure, but you end up just kind of like getting really good at airbrush, getting really good at contrast paints. You just get good at these things that are like, I can't go in here and add 6 layers of layer paint. I can't do golden demon stuff, but what I can do is like these things that are high impact, good ROI. This looks great. Look
Yeah,
at the
very cool.
Meg, look at the roller.
I know. I was like, we got to get that in there. It's so cool.
Yeah, the roller looks really cool.
Yeah.
Some of this is scratch built too. That thing in the front is a looks like a Drukhari vehicle that was scratch built, which is how orcs do it, right?
Oh yeah.
And they've got the water bases, super cool. Yeah, nice work. This is Voodoo Fairy, yeah?
Yes, it is. That's Voodoo.
Yeah, this is what he's been working on.
It's so cute. And he's got a second one going now. I like, actually, the OSL came out really nice, I thought.
That's what I was going to comment
Yeah.
on. That's good brush
Yeah.
OSL.
It's very pretty.
Yeah,
Yeah, we've
not-
been hanging out with Voodoo, the internet terrorists,
Internet terrorist Voodoo
this
Fairy,
week.
yeah.
So we've been watching Voodoo work on these really fun little models. Do you remember where they were from? I
don't.
I
He's
have a
here
bad
in
memory.
chat.
He'll remind us. I'm sorry, Voodoo. I do pay attention. I'm just bad at remembering everything.
He was talking about lanterns.
But I love this little red panda.
Yeah.
It's so cute. The purple's so nice too. Anyway, sorry, what were you saying?
It just looks good.
Yeah.
The lantern is very nice.
Yeah.
The lantern has that, like, I did paint this with a brush look, but
I did it well.
it's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really great.
Signum
Workshop.
okay.
All right. This is, let's see. Oh, this is Rough House.
Oh, Rough House.
That's
We haven't
why
heard
we
from
have
them
not.
in a while.
Rough House had a kiddo, and like that
Or
takes a
2,
lot. Yeah,
I
that
think.
takes a
I
lot
think he
out of
has
you.
Yeah, I think he has one already. He has a second one or something.
Okay, yeah. The second one is where
I think
you lose track of your friends because apparently having 2 is like, it's like exponential.
Well, toddler and a newborn?
Yeah,
that's
it's rough.
That's
So,
insanity.
get it, Rough House. So, yeah, it's nice to see your back. But that's your work is so pretty, so it's really nice to see your work again.
It's so, like, these are cultists, I think, for 40K. Someone tell me if I got that wrong. I know there's, like, an accursed cultist squad that is a mix of small and bigger guys. And they don't look uniform. They look...
Yeah.
It looks like if
lot
you
of
took
variety.
a Marvel Crisis Protocol...
Oh my god, like they're all NPCs they picked up along the way and made friends with.
Kind of, yeah.
Became not NPCs.
I wouldn't like that.
Oh.
If you told me that's how you're gonna do it, but then of course you
No,
see it.
man,
And you're
I
like,
like
no,
this.
it's
This is
great.
exactly how
Yeah.
I would want to see a unit. It's pretty cool.
It's an interesting unit to begin with, and then the fact that he did them all so different is
That
pretty cool.
I feel like that is kind of a hard thing to break. Like you want your stuff to look alike, so it's easy to tell on the field for everyone, including yourself. Plus, army consistency, right? So it's kind of, it's nice to see people like break out of that headspace and be like, no, these are all individuals, and they're more like a war band,
Which
like
is
a war
perfect for
party.
chaos.
Yeah.
Which is perfect for chaos and how they work. Yeah.
They all get to express themselves.
Castlevania is actually a good descriptor, Ty. I'm with you. Yeah, super interesting. He's a good painter too. I mean, like, we haven't even talked about technique individually one-on-one on these guys, but Rough House is a really strong painter. Okay, this is
Oh, this is Looney.
Oh, Looney.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gorgeous.
All look good.
Yeah,
Who's your favorite?
he shares all his, well, he does these posts on Instagram and he puts effort into
His
the
posts,
presentation of the posts, and I'm like, God damn it, I wish I did that.
Who's your favorite?
Oh, my favorite is the teal guy.
Me too.
Bottom.
Me too. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Again,
the colors are so pretty.
Yeah, again, a very different look for everybody here.
Yeah,
We have the
I
Chaos
love that
Sorcerer in the
shit.
top right, and then the 3 Chaos Warriors. I do like the guy in the bottom right as well. Although, honestly, the purple one's pretty cool, too.
I was going to say, oh, okay, the flame one is my second favorite because I like the flames. Yeah. Tag yourself. Which one are you feeling like today?
Oh, this is the Underworld's Warband. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, these are it's like 3 Chaos Warriors and a Sorcerer.
Yeah, that
super
makes
cool.
sense.
Yeah, these are great. I do love the teal guy. Some classic scarabs.
That's Polly.
From Polly.
Yeah. They're
you know,
cute.
scarabs.
I like these little tiny things.
You know,
they
love.
seem like they're so fun to just like whip out really quick.
That's kind of what I was gonna say. It's funny. Like Polly's a really great painter. There's nothing wrong with the scarabs.
He probably did them in like half an hour.
Right, but there's so little going on that I'm just like, check mark, Polly. Good job.
Love it.
They
It
look
helped
good.
him with his bingo sheet, which we'll get to later. And
Yeah,
There's more stuff from his bingo sheet that we can show off during
Polly,
that.
I know you play Kill Team, and you play Necrons, I guess, in Kill Team. Do you play 40K and play? Do you play Necrons in 40K? Just asking, curious. Yeah, the new Scarab Swarm is cool though. They used to be like 4 floating, levitating scarabs uniformly placed across the base.
That's boring.
Yeah. Really nice.
Yeah, these are cute. Thanks, Polly. This is Boomstick.
Oh, this is fun.
Look at the banner.
This is some 90s
he's so
vibes.
mad too. His little mad face.
Yeah, this is some great
Look at his
90s.
horrible neck beard. Gross.
It's like not. It's
the
not just
model
a
is,
neck
like-
beard. It's also like an ear beard. It like goes all the way up the side
Yeah,
of his
it's
head.
so funny. I really like the freehand on the banner. It's very
The
like
freehand on the banner
it's
is great.
silly. Yeah, it's cute. I like the old timey. What did you call these? Like medieval scroll text, like you know, like the books were always the. Usually
like
it was like
books?
a Bible, right? Like
Well,
and
those
it
are
was
actually
like
called codexes.
super like ornate.
Those are often called
lettering
codexes,
and- oh,
which is
really?
where
That's
they got
funny.
the term from. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, this model. There are other ones that do this, but
Yeah, this is a silly
This is
model.
a great painting.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh my god, I just
What
I
is
just
this
saw like
model?
all the the shell.
Right.
It's holding all the shells and he's got this stupid banner.
Okay.
so funny.
One of the things that's so great about 40K in particular, and especially
there's
older.
some OSL going on here. I
Yeah.
didn't realize, unless that's the light.
No, I think that's the light.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
One of the things that's very funny about these models is like, is this a Necromunda? Is this a Necromunda?
What?
Old sisters. Okay.
Sisters?
Yeah, because they're like religious. It's just like they're
This
not
is-
necessarily just
this
all
isn't a
female,
sister?
but they're not all necessarily female. They're
should
just
be.
like ultra religious. Like, okay, that gun is as tall as him. That doesn't happen in real life.
And he's holding it with one
He's
hand.
only with one hand. Each one of the shells is the size of a Red Bull can, and like the medium-sized Red Bull can, not the 6-ounce. The banner, that cauldron thing on top of the banner, that thing's got to weigh 80 pounds minimum, probably 120. Like, I love this. Like, like you look at this,
Yeah.
like no one will go to war like
I'm
this.
trying to imagine
It's
somebody
crazy.
carrying
Like,
all this
this is
stuff,
a
yeah.
lot of effort.
I know. What's his movement? Like 1?
Yeah.
All right. Anyways,
Really
cool
good
model.
work.
Thank
Super
you.
good painting, and the freehand especially.
Yeah,
The
it's
cauldron
super
lava, or whatever the hell is going up on the cauldron, is also really cool looking. It's a little understated in a way that I appreciate. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah.
The red, black stuff going
Yeah,
on?
it's nice.
I don't think I would have thought to do that. I think I probably would have tried to do more glowy.
It's
But I like...
always like cool to see how other people
Yeah.
interpret stuff where you're like head scratching.
Well, I'm kind of like, this is just better than super glowy. It lets
Yeah.
the face pop out. It's
a cool choice, yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool choice. Okay. Ooh, this looks good.
This is Cody.
Cody, yeah.
Cody, more Marvel Crisis Protocol terrain that he hates making,
Yeah,
but it
we
looks
all-
good.
we all hate this.
Everyone hates it.
Everyone hates
But
MCP terrain.
somebody likes it, and he did a really nice job.
No.
No?
Nobody likes it.
Okay.
Nobody likes MCP terrain. Even MCP players don't even like it.
Oh, okay.
Because I've never seen an MCP player paint their own terrain. Show me evidence of a Marvel Crisis Protocol player who even wants to paint their own terrain.
That's crazy because this terrain seems like a nice little easy project. But okay. But anyways, Cody, good job.
In some ways, that's sort of the problem with it.
Good job
Yeah.
on this project that you hate doing.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's just the way it is.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Yeah, Cody, as always, a good painter. Not a lot to say. You're a good painter.
Not a lot to say. This is T Neva.
We all hate MCP terrain.
This is Bakuchi Dancer. If you guys have seen Bakuchi Dancer
okay.
in chat, yeah, this is T Neva.
That's cool
in our
to see
Discord.
him submitting some
I know we
hobby
don't
work.
always get to see stuff. So pretty. I like the base. Like it got very ornate there.
Yeah, what is this?
lot of fun
This is
stuff.
like a little scratch built thing he did.
Yeah, because the second one,
A necromancer?
there are like two of these up. He put up a couple photos. I think the second one was a vampire lord.
Okay, he might be using this one as a necromancer or
Maybe.
something. Yeah, good bone work.
Yeah. And I really just enjoy the base. It's super dynamic.
I'm super curious what
telling
he's
a really
using
cool
this
story.
for. Yeah, it is. It's super
Warhammer
cool.
Plus guy. Okay, so it's like
Oh.
a free, one of those free models, right?
Oh, okay. What is it, Ty? Is it a necromancer? I don't know what it is. I can't get track of these, and I have the Warhammer Plus minis, and then the GW's like threatening me all the time. Do you want your mini?
Threatening.
You want your mini now? You want your mini next year? When do you want your mini? And I'm like, right now, I guess, please, can I have my mini? And like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right. Liberty put together a Batmobile. Also, he said he's missing a piece. He told us how he lost
Well,
a
he
piece.
just did a move.
So I guess this isn't count as
So-
finished.
He just
should get this
he
outta
just
here.
moves and he's missing a Lego piece. He's fucked.
Yeah, but you can go to a Lego store and just buy a piece for like
okay.
12 cents.
Well, I doubt it's 12 cents.
Well, also
They're in
very
downtown
cool, but I
Disney.
don't know how these three are going to drive this car. They need a ladder just to get in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scale
But
is an issue.
cool Lego
Cool.
kit. Where are we at?
He's moving, so I think it's kind of a.
He's done
it's,
now.
It's like a good project while you're kind of trying to do. Like,
yeah.
You don't want to bust out all your paints.
Needs more tufts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Toughed
thanks.
it up.
All right, we got some cool army shots. This is a newcomer to our community,
Here, he's just
and this is Jeffy.
oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
This is cool.
so just joined, and I was looking at his work, and I was like, oh, they're Lumineth. Oh, they're gorgeous. Oh, they look way more efficient to paint. They just are just like so nice looking, man. And he shared all these pictures from
It's
his
still so
display
much
board.
work, though. It's still.
I
such
was
a-
just like, this is really pretty. I
It's
like
very
how I love the dark
Purples are
purple
cool,
and
yes.
the really like rich green teal thing going on there to push through. Man, I love this. These are really cool shots, and it's really fun against his
snowy
display board. Yeah, very cool. And it's kind of nice for me to see all these units that I've painted or am painting. Like, oh, I recognize that now.
Now, let me ask you
Here's
this.
how I could have done this.
Let me ask you this, Meg. One of the things I really like
it's
about
true, Polly. It's true.
Well, yeah, one of the things I really like about what he's done here on the left is the Luminar Shrine, which I'm really excited to see you paint,
So
Meg.
pretty.
He did a really good job on the stone work here.
Bendy arrows. Yeah.
This is not, it's like stone. It's like honest stone.
Yeah.
And it looks really
quick.
good. And it doesn't look like it was hard to do either.
No, right. It looks quick.
Yeah.
I just love the way it floats. Like, I don't know. This
I'm
army
excited
is
for
so
you.
pretty.
I'm excited for you to paint that piece.
Yeah, I'm excited to have a display board and see it all together like this, because that's when I feel like this army really makes a big impact visually. Yeah. We do have Project of the Week. It is Elijah.
Oh yeah,
this time,
yeah.
Elijah
he's under work here on
is
his shoot.
so excited about his shoot. He's been waiting, and he's been working on his color scheme. And this is like the fun where he's at now.
Yeah.
It looks like oil slick to me, and I don't know if that's what he intended.
It's not.
But it's
Yeah.
really cool looking.
It's not going to really hit how cool this is until he blocks in the other things around it.
Yeah.
So right now it's just airbrush overspray.
Yeah.
But once he goes in and does like, metallics on the piping and picks out what parts he wants to be. I think he said copper.
Yeah, something
Elijah-
bright
Yeah,
is really going to help like both like the bright and the dark pop.
But then that like oil slick
But
thing you're talking about is
it's
going to
so
look
cool
extra
looking.
cool.
Yeah,
when he's
yeah.
got
When you
that-
frame it.
When you frame it,
Yeah,
exactly.
it's going to be really pretty.
Yeah.
So, thanks for showing us your experiments, Elijah.
Sorry, real quick, Megan,
Yeah.
to interrupt. And I know he said, we were also talking in hobby chat. a few days ago. Purple being a really cool color for the. Yeah.
It goes well with green. Yeah, it's a perfect choice. Yeah, I mean that's kind of how they've set theirs up a little bit. But yeah, it's been nice watching. So this is where he started, watching Elijah play with colors, because that's what's so nice about the airbrush. Like if you have these armies that is like mostly all the same material, but then it's like framed with some trim. You get to really express yourself with just by playing with an airbrush. You just like throw colors on it, and then you can trim it all later. And that's what I think is going on here.
Yeah, colors are art that you can see.
Listen, buddy.
What do you mean? I'm agreeing.
You're being silly. All right, guys.
Bye,
Thank you,
go.
Elijah.
We gotta get out of
We
here
have
right
one
now.
last
Bingo.
piece. This is from Polly.
Nice.
Polly is like 1 square away from having a second bingo. He went like all in this last
He
week.
needs to just
finishing
play
stuff.
Necrons in 40k. He has so many Necrons.
Yeah. Thanks, Polly, for doing this. You guys,
These are cool.
there's still a few weeks left for bingo. You can get some bingo bingos on your bingo card, or just fill out the whole card. I'm curious if anybody actually finished their second bingo card. It was supposed to be a little bit tougher if you finished the first one.
Wait, yes, they did.
Oh, someone finished the second one?
I'm pretty sure Chef did.
Because Liberty had a secret center square that you were only allowed to know when you finished everything else.
I think
So I don't know if we ever got to see that. All right.
Okay,
we'll-
maybe I'm
we'll
not sure.
figure it
Maybe
out.
Chef?
I don't know. We'll have to find out. You guys will have to tell us.
We did it.
We did it.
I got I got 4 done with the black splotching, so I have 2 left to do, and then I got to fill in the white part, and I got to do all their fins. But that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. I will be ready for teams, and the riders are done.
I got the trim down for a total of 7.5 models.
Oh, that's pretty good, actually.
Is
though.
it?
That's
Okay.
pretty good, I think. Yeah.
Great, because I'm gonna have to pick that back
I was just
up.
making you say like 2.
Yeah, I know, right? Feels like it. But yeah, I have a lot ahead of me. So, guys, Journeys tomorrow, I'll probably be working on trim.
Yeah, we're gonna close our poll. The winning poll was
Option.
stop using toilet dice.
Somehow worse than found you on the redacted list.
Yeah, people
Guys,
were
release the files. It's because they're all in there. They don't want to release the files.
yeah, there are so many of them, including you, are on it now.
know.
So many of these people are
Sorry,
like, I'd
guys.
rather be caught. I'd rather not be caught cheating. Expired food out of the fridge even beat being on a
Everything.
Epstein
And
list.
everyone's fine with it, I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
All right.
I mean,
redacted.
that's what we're
redacted.
experiencing that in real
Guys,
life.
thanks for hanging out. Thank you for helping us hit our membership goal today. Thank you, Mandrills, for your always ongoing support and members. And we had fun with you today. After this, so the stream will port you over to our Blood Bowl game. We're going to play Blood Bowl at 3 p.m. That's in 2 hours. We expect to see all of you there. It's me and Dan, yeah.
Dan and Meg will be there.
Yeah, Dan or Zach will be producing.
Okay, we did it, Meg?
We did it.
All right, bye,
A little late,
everybody.
but
Be
bye.
kind to each other. Be kind to yourselves. Us be praying. See you in a bit.